straight into the action, straight on the stage. Guilty Gear Strive top 8 about to begin, and we are going to have right off the bat the Team Kill FlyQuest boys up against each other, man.
That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. Sometimes you have to be your friends, so you know.
Of course.
It always happens.
At that point, you can't complain about team kills once you get in the top 8. One of you has to get worse.
Exactly. Like, I mean, we went this far without having to play each other.
Absolutely.
Now you have to.
Yeah, put yourself into a good spot, though. Obviously, it is going to be Tempest and Nitro, two familiar names when it comes to this here. Tempest obviously coming off a super hot win at CEO Taku, hoping to keep the streak alive.
Definitely. Nitro, definitely not a slouch, right? Very strong player in multiple games as well.
Absolutely, and also bring to the table a matchup that is very, very difficult if you do not have high-level experience in it, because there's not a lot of players that play Jacko at that kind of level to be able to pressure you like that.
Exactly. Like, when I first saw at LVC, when I first saw him play, I'm like, yo, he's so aware of situations and making up things on the spot, and it's a skill you definitely need with that character.
It's not Jacko, though. It looks like he's hovered the Giovanna, so it looks like it is going to be the Giovanna instead.
Wow. Very much a very different character. I mean, Gio got a lot of good changes coming into this game, right? Like, now, one of the complaints about the character was, like, maybe not simple, but I'll say, like, oh, there's not enough, right? But then they added, like, variations on the special moves and everything. Plus the changes to the actual engine too helps out a lot.
Absolutely agreed. She's definitely a big benefactor of the assault dash, things like that. And I think linear was the word a lot, right? It felt like the combo routes are very strict. She has a lot more freedom now, which is like the lifeblood of Guilty Gear, right? Freedom to express, freedom to play it how you want. That's why we play the game.
Exactly. You look at Soul's belt, it says free on it.
Absolutely. Ooh, but that is going to be the start of our first match here. Guilty Gear top 8. Getting started. Tempest going to be on the Leo.
All right, start off very aggressively. Oh, they both being very patient. Nobody wants to make the first mistake, and immediately you see what happens when the first mistake does happen. An immediate burst.
Okay, with the headbutt, a little bit of headbang coming through. Dashes forward for the jump. Oh, the guard point stance for the anti-air. Very nice.
Nice 5P check 2 on the jump out. All right, gets a throw. Left, right, taking the throw. Nitro being very respectful. Oh yeah, wait, gets the slump because you know it wasn't gonna kill anyways.
Absolutely.
Actually, I mean, I feel like he could have done super. Able to kill.
Potentially could have. I do like that though. Being able to reset in a situation like that, just in case 2D from max distance isn't able to get the pickup. Still a good knockdown here. Tempest fights his way out immediately.
Oh, and that button is so good. The one dog normal, so good.
Okay, using your burst once again to be a little more defensive. Use that doggy arrow to be able to get through the projectile here and go for the mix-up. Nice cross-up, but doesn't confirm.
Oh, gets a tick throw in the corner. A lot of meter locked and loaded, and we're gonna get the plus frame from this overdrive. All right, good defense so far, but still being pressed. Nice 5P check. Misses the follow-up.
Oh, and then the DP to be able to finish there. I think that's honestly been the tail of the tape so far for Tempest. Like you pointed out, those 5Ps have been militant. And whether it's an anti-air or whether it's on the ground.
Yeah, like whether you block them or you get hit by it, it always leads to a terrible situation for you. You're going to get knocked down, hard knockdown in the mix-up, or you're going to take the plus frame.
Oh, good use of the wild assault there. Closing the distance, using all of the burst just to crank the wrist gauge.
I know, talk about taking the plus frames, right? Tempest is always plus, never negative.
Just with the wall break, definitely a big opportunity here. 6P right off the rip, is able to read that, but the command move from Nitro gets the advantage.
Oh yeah, Nitro's starting to fight back now, right? Like had enough of that, started to go on offense. But look at the meter on Tempest's side, very dangerous right now.
He's that heavy fireball, close the distance, throws him out of the 5D.
Okay, gonna RC that up. Of course, and Nitro expected it completely. Now PRC there.
Ooh, Nitro already adjusting! Oh my god, the tri-jump!
And this should take it, and it does.
Dude, the mix from Nitro looking amazing right now. I mean, the guy comes from Versus games. He's used to it.
I mean, if you come from Versus games, you understand the chaos, right? And you're ready for it. All right, but Nitro is definitely done on full offense now, had enough taking Tempest's offense.
Dude, and look at the damage coming off of that. Doesn't get the super though.
Yeah, a little keep the meter, right? I'm not sure. Maybe you wanted to keep it for that button is so good. Like, so what if I don't have plus frames here? Dog normals.
Absolutely. The air hitbox, the disjoint on that 2D is unbelievable coming from Gio. Continuing to stop Leo when he attempts to use this movement. 1-to-1.
Right, and that was a quick clap back. Quick. All right, but like Nitro is continuing the pressure. No, Tempest is trying to fight back, and basically they're both just jockeying for offense.
Nitro, 2 incredible IBFDs in a row, and then is able to get the jump in too.
Gets a counter it, the burst comes. Oh, another one. That normal is so good. And people want more dog normals.
Absolutely.
Do you want more disjoints? I don't know.
Oh my god, the RC drift up, isn't able to get the full confirm, but still okay.
Oh, the whip punish. Has overdrive, gonna spend it. Is this gonna kill? No.
Oh. Just barely alive after the spinning dog kick. 2D though, it doesn't matter. Just using it in neutral to be able to stop him there in situations like that. It's just been an incredible stop sign so far for Nitro.
Liberally too, just using it liberally, and it hasn't failed so far.
Another knockdown coming through. Walks into the wall, 2P with the stagger pressure.
And then, all right, Tempest opens up, has the burst, already down half life. And he's like, I have a 2D also.
Missile drop kick working out in that spot. Is able to get the back turn here. Should be able to break the wall with the OD. So definitely a really good spot for Tempest, as he is going to get mixed here.
How is Nitro going to deal with his offense? Chooses the block, gets opened up with the low. All right, good. Oh, and that's going to be that round. And we all tied up round to round, but Tempest is the one with the burst meter.
Definitely a big deal coming into this one. Having that wild assault and having that burst for defensive.
All right, Tempest switching up the game, trying to go for more left-right mix-ups. But, all right, it's a counter. It's going to take him all the way to the corner. And the corner carry is one of the biggest things with the changes to the game. Able to do that even without your RC.
Yeah, that second wild assault being able to just do an amazing job getting the hard knockdown to DP after the RC forward.
What an option. All right, chasing on the back dash, a little bit too low for conversion. It's a left-right in the corner. That was one of the changes.
Let's find that back though. Is able to get on the cross-up. Knockdown comes through with the super. Not quite going to be enough to kill. Nitro's going to have one more opportunity, and that's plenty of bar.
All right, and you know what? He hasn't pulled the trigger on like wake-ups, overdrive, or anything like that. Oh, gets the gold versus more meter.
Yeah, in situations like that, when you RC forward, you're able to just rip that DP in reaction to whatever your opponent's got going on there. That's another great reaction and a great setup to be in position to be able to react from Tempest.
Yeah, most definitely. And you know what, too? You get time to charge as well. So if you didn't have charge, you get all that time to set it up. All right, but Tempest looking strong. Actually making really good adjustments to that as well.
And is able to finally sample that aggressive round start that Nitro's been going for here. And that turns into a wall break right away.
Definitely. And you know what, the cornerstone of Tempest's game is offense, right? When you look at how he's going, like it becomes like this, where he goes on full offense, and right now, like, Nitro doesn't look like he has the answer yet. I want to know what he's going to do. He hasn't used the burst yet.
Yeah, still sitting on it here. In this season, the burst comes back faster than it ever has, between positive bonus and just the different changes to it. So a lot of opportunity for Nitro to be able to get it back, but blocking the wild assault does take a chunk of it.
Yeah, Nitro being very patient. Finally gets an opening, not much damage from it, but now he's taking his turn back. All right, I guess that was supposed to be a throw OS.
Yeah, threw him out of the DP, it looked like there. Tempest was starting to come off the ground.
Oh, but there goes the DP. Yeah, another change to it, that no longer will you get hard knockdown from like the DP. Okay.
Could be able to make him block there, has to use the RC. So if Nitro can return to neutral here, it's a potentially really good situation, but he's backdashing and giving so much real estate, and Tempest just walks him down.
Yeah. Oh, this is looking kind of rough. Oh, the ankles are... This should kill. Yeah. The wall breaks, it kills. Well, I guess it doesn't matter if the wall breaks or not, right?
Yeah, absolutely. But that extra guaranteed damage on the shatter, more than enough. Very nice stuff from Tempest. Gonna be moving on forward in the winner's side.
I mean, Tempest Tempest is definitely showing why he's been considered one of the stronger players in the country.
Absolutely.
Definitely at the top of the hierarchy as far as player strength.
As far as just consistency goes as a player, when you look at the lifespan of Strive, it's hard to make an argument for many NA players over Tempest. Like we do have some of the other players that you could potentially make an argument for here in this top 8.
Oh, we definitely do. Obviously, we have a lot of famous players here. A lot of EVO finalists are here.
Absolutely. Which, by the way, Proxy and Liston, good to see you all. Thank you for tuning in. Everybody in-house and everybody on the stream for ECT as we take a look at the bracket here. Speaking about people for finalists, UMISHO going to be facing off against Tatsuo in a little bit here. And on the losers side, we have Scambolini's going to be facing off against the OneTrueSnorlax, and then Kazam versus Bean, also in the losers.
All right, Bean, also another top 8. Obviously, UMISHO. Can't forget her.
Absolutely. There's going to be a lot of great matches going to be coming through. I'm personally, I'll keep my bias out of it, but I'm very excited to get to see Scambolini playing here in Florida. But able to get the dude, it's when you see Tempest and the way he pressures, man.
I mean, I'm very biased to the New York players there too.
Of course.
Obviously Tempest, obviously Bean.
Oh, man.
Obviously Nitro. Sometimes you gotta see the brothers take each other down.
Absolutely. I mean, New York eats good though. You guys got a lot of talent.
We definitely do.
Oh man, but you can see the way that Tempest just kind of pressures, forces Nitro to make suboptimal decisions. Situations like that where he's able to go for the RC forward, just eats up so much real estate, so much of your time, and so much of your resources reacting to him. If you're spending resources to react to Tempest, you fall into the trap. It's about over at that point.
I mean, Leo has consistently been a very strong player, and Tempest is definitely one of the best pilots out there.
Yes.
Of that character. And what I wonder is like obviously we were talking about the Jackal, right? Was Nitro, did he feel forced to not play Jackal, or is he just not playing Jackal anymore?
Maybe. We'll have to see. I mean, if you're going to switch, I like the switch upwards towards Giovanna. I do think she's in an incredibly strong place. But with that said, we're going to have UMISHO up here. We'll be facing off again against Tatsuo. So I believe the expected matchup here is going to be Soul versus Nagoriyuki.
Okay. Yeah.
Obviously, UMISHO, one of the most prolific Soul players in NA.
Yes. I mean, we've seen so far, like obviously the success in tournaments, like multiple tournaments, right? I believe it was the Chicago tournament, very high placement.
Absolutely.
Obviously Evo as well, both Evos. Now, this character Nago, very strong character, always kind of different every patch. It's almost like he becomes a different character because he has different options.
Yeah, and he definitely has done a good job of staying unique. I think overall Arx has done a really good job with him as we get that throw into the corner, but the DP twice in a row. 2 knockdowns against UMISHO. UMISHO is DP twice.
Yes. I mean, that's a message. Strong messages are being sent. I'm not going to take this. And I think when you're fighting other strong players, you have to send messages like that, so you can get options later on. Okay. UMISHO kind of has the life lead now, gets a wild throw.
I love that use of the wild assault after the 6P there, checking just about everything and keeping that corner pressure.
Oh yeah, and doesn't pull the trigger on the follow-up there, stealing a turn back.
I like that. Very aggressive choices. 2 DPs using Revolver on blocking situations like that. Overall, UMISHO trying to set the pace at every stage, and it's working beautifully so far.
Yes. Okay. Yes, it wins the clash situation. Oh, it's not power, but it was like a setup in a way.
Oh, that was an interesting wall slump situation there to set up for. Tatsuo actually able to break out of it though, so an opportunity. They call him the one shot for a reason.
And this is exactly where you want to be as a Nago player. You get one bite off, you have the corner situation, but UMISHO is doing such a wonderful job just fighting back, and that's gonna kill. UMISHO takes the first game.
Soul Badguy, the best grappler in the game. Empty jump wild though, baby.
For 20 years, the best grappler in the game.
Oh man, makes it work though. Very nice first game there from UMISHO. Man, tempo. UMISHO is playing so fast right now.
All right, but Tatsuo trying to go on offense, gets that hard counter hit. All right, what's the mix-up gonna be? Obviously, as a Nago player, you start playing between strike throw, which is the command grab, right? But he has such a diverse game in this one now, too. It's definitely a high-low game now.
Absolutely. Just putting you in the minigame in that corner. BSU. If you get cornered against Nagoriyuki, his pressure is through the roof.
Yes. And you definitely don't want to let him get a command grab, because then it gets more pressure.
BSU is like the key to everything. As soon as it lands, it's over.
All right, that was a good backdash, but it gets punished immediately by the 5K. UMISHO on point.
Has 50 bar in this situation too. Good use of the FD there, break out of pressure a little bit, gets the trade, which is well worth it, but another DP from UMISHO.
I mean, if you got a meter, let her rock, right? Let her rip. All right, still alive, didn't have the meter to actually use the overdrive. But, I mean, we're gonna skip neutral, we're in there.
Absolutely, Revolver actually jumps the Beyblade there.
Yep.
That's an interesting interaction, good to get to see.
I mean, it just shows the kind of knowledge that UMISHO has. Like, oh yeah, I can beat this new move with this.
Ooh, Tatsuo with another big opportunity though. Reads the backdash with the Wild Assault and makes the DP.
All right, it's gonna be a lot of damage. Burst finally comes back and spend the overdrive here. Gonna have guaranteed Oki afterwards. But will UMISHO DP?
We have DP, we have Burst, we have Reflect Shield. There's a lot of things that can come here. A lot to think about for Tatsuo. Instead, we just go for the clone, a very safe way to pressure.
Oh, there goes the DP. All right, but Burst is available. UMISHO doesn't have that much meter. Might be looking for a gold Burst.
I like that.
Yeah,
Backdash is a really strong option there, but because the BRC got the slowdown, double close slash just covers everything at that point.
Yeah, definitely was probably trying to look for a way to maybe get a back throw, hold on to the burst for later on. Because like, if you use the gold burst and it doesn't work out, then you have nothing.
Okay, good tech, break stuff out of there.
All right, UMISHO on offense super early. And I find that like the way this match is like huge swings. Like either you're in this corner, you're in that corner.
Okay. Oh, very aggressive burst option there out of it. Fukio into the Beyblade. And now pressure in the corner.
Oh, all right. Yeah, doesn't trust in the combo right there. Nice escape. And managing the blood really well too. Now, obviously, when you're in level 2, your normals get significantly better.
Oh, but that extra damage, especially against Soul. Okay.
This should.
Oh, you're super dead.
Yeah. You're literally cooked, right? Yeah.
Oh, Tyrant Rave to be able to push through the wall, take the shadow, take the extra damage. A round up now for UMISHO as we continue to roll.
All right, starting off super aggressively. Catches Soul airborne. Gonna break the wall. Get that meter positive.
Okay, going for the 5K. Just trying to stifle that jump in when you can. UMISHO jumping a lot, and Tatsuo is getting a ton of real estate for it.
All right, first is gonna be available, but at what cost now? You didn't have first. Oh yeah. All right, what's the Oki? Keeps it really. Oh, actually, it goes in this time. Didn't believe that UMISHO would press anything.
Oh, and is able to find the connection here. It's not a good chance, but there's definitely an opportunity. Super comes out and has the RC.
Oh, but not gonna even be necessary. I really thought that was a safe jump. It looked like it.
Definitely looked like it. Maybe missed time for UMISHO, but either way, a round apiece, a game apiece. A really important swing round here for the rest of the set.
Oh man, and these swings are so drastic. Right now, Nago is the one driving. Nice IED over there. They're gonna get a knockdown. Burst is available on UMISHO's side, but gets back thrown into the corner.
Oh, Bringer puts her back in the corner again, and now with the RC, tries to go for BSU. Nice backdash.
All right, chases down the backdash. Burst. No choice there. You're about to die. Oh, gets the counter. Has the burst there too. Now, oh, what a check. What a challenge right there.
Dude, UMISHO with a dash up into the Bringer there. That was an incredibly aggressive choice. Had some kind of read going out, but good on Tatsuo. I mean, defense wins championships. Way to just block sometimes.
Yeah. Like I mean, he was at the corner, right? They were at the corner. Like, didn't really have a lot to do right there. Like, okay, if I hit the wall right now, UMISHO's gonna get the positive bonus, right? The wall's gonna break, then they're gonna get okay. That's how you lose, right?
Absolutely.
Sometimes you just block.
Less is more often than you think. I 100% agree. Hey, but the Beyblade counter hits straight to the wall. Drops the combo though.
All right, but it's still in a very strong position. Has the life lead, has the meter bonus. Oh, everything's going wrong now. But the 5K challenge.
Oh my God, and the shimmy right in the gut. Actually drops, but still gets a reset.
All right, and even with the drops, right? Really great spot. Has the life advantage, broke the wall. Now you're gonna get some meter, but Tatsuo, very dangerous still. Has so much meter.
Finds the DP in a spot like that. Has the PRC backwards there just for safety.
All right. Oh, what a backdash there. Gets a punish. This should kill.
Dude, the metagame of backdashing is getting so high level now. We're finally we're using it in the most insane ways.
Oh, I mean, they've both been starting off super aggressively. UMISHO wins that, though.
Okay, I like using the wild slot to break the wall there. Hard knockdown, safe jump coming.
All right, goes low this time. All right, now spends the bark, and again, another safe jump attempt / Oki attempt.
Yeah, and being able to loop this pressure, especially with that positive bonus still building.
All right, YRC, but it was blocked. Oh, baited the burst really hard, baits it again. UMISHO ties up the set.
Wow, it just throws a combo to bait the burst twice in a row. Commitment from UMISHO to make it work. 2-2, the final game.
Oh. All right, already in the corner, but the DP comes back and has made his appearance again in the final game.
Listen, the way we started, the way we end, I like that.
Oh, of course, of course.
PSU does not work out. Another good reversal 5K on the counter hit.
All right, goes back to neutral. And obviously, being a Nago player, you benefit way more from neutral than Soul would, especially in this matchup.
Oh, okay. Doesn't quite have the bar. Has to just settle for a knockdown. Close up connect. We're going to be a hero, but it's not going to work.
Oh. And now you're going to be going. Well, I mean, they're both going to into this round with no burst, right? But except Tatsuo is up around. All right, you're going to break the wall. No, going for Oki again. All right. Positive bonus. Oh, that
no.
out. Oh, no. That life bar is about to get cooked.
Absolutely straight into the super here. So is going to guarantee himself can go for like clone Fukyo or just straight up Fukyo. There's a lot of good options here. Tatsuo, big advantage, but burst is back for UMISHO and max meter.
Yeah, very patient. And you know what? I agree too. That was a lot of danger on that side of the wall, right? On the side of the screen.
Oh, okay. It's sent into the corner.
What a burst! Honestly, the Guilty Gear gods are with you when you got that burst.
Oh, revolver. It's a knockdown. Super comes out. I believe she's blocking. Absolutely.
All right, and UMISHO comfortably punishes that. Now we are final game. Final round of the set.
Okay, bar slash into the pressure. Like that little step back from Tatsuo. Baits the DP. Burst comes out immediately.
Oh, trades too? I'm not even sure who won that trade.
Oh, positionally, it's looking really good for UMISHO. Gets to jump in, but drops the combo. It hit a little too high. Nagoriyuki very tall.
All right, great defense so far. He's holding up the class. Yeah, obviously Soul wins that class situation. Gets a back throw.
Oh no!
Even to help.
The incident.
Now you might have to guess for the set.
Oh wow! This is really smart there with 2K2D.
Gets out of the corner. Backdashes back into the corner. UMISHO on offense. Oh, gets thrown. Doesn't have any meter to make that save.
Wakes up with the 5K though. Not deterred. Slows it down and goes for the second jump.
I love the repositioning. 5K doesn't get the full conversion. The trade. Tatsuo converts.
Blood though. Blood. Gotta be careful about how you spend. YRC.
Oh. All right, Tatsuo has a meter. Uses it on YRC. Is plus in the situation. Oh, gets the legs. And Tatsuo takes it.
Wow.
And the eye roll. Oh my.
Dude, what a way to go there. Using those normals to get just enough blood back. There was an opportunity there where he had no meter, no blood to be able to spend on anything. Gets just enough back with the normals to be able to bet it all. If that sequence is blocked by UMISHO, the set is over in the other direction.
Yes.
What a commitment.
Yes. I mean, sometimes you have to do it. I mean, they both were committing all day. UMISHO committing to DP sometimes, right? Definitely committing to like possibly losing the set. But yo, honestly, if you're not brave enough to bet it all, you're not brave enough to win.
100% agreed. When it comes to Guilty Gear Strive, and especially when it comes to playing a character like Nagoriyuki, you got to be willing to roll some dice here and there.
Exactly. Especially against a player of UMISHO's caliber.
Absolutely.
You definitely have to give up something to gain it.
It's equivalent exchange. You know, you cannot just receive.
No. You have to give up something.
Definitely comes through though, as you can see. Things working out well. I mean, overall for the actual set, I think UMISHO's ideas of pressure and the way that she was kind of breaking out of things on defense, playing very actively on defense, whether it was DP or 5K, I think most of it were really, really good decisions overall. But what can you say? Tatsuo, like you said, willing to flip the coin at the end.
I can't fault decision making because that went down to the wire.
Yep.
Went exactly down to the wire. perfectly played by both of them, but except like it got to the point where now you have to bet, and without anything to save you. No bursts, no RC. You just have to do it.
100%. I mean, it starts to turn into a game of inches type of situation as you see it, but that is going to decide our 2 winners side matches. And now we're going to head down to losers. Like we said, we do have Tempest and Tatsuo, who are in great position right now, with OneTrueSnorlax and Scambolini, as well as Kazam and Bean still waiting to play it out to move themselves further into the bracket. Dude, it just couldn't be better right now. ECT has been delivering all weekend, and Strive, man, not an exception.
Oh, definitely. And I hope you guys have been enjoying all the action thus far, right? The culmination of this entire weekend right here in Strive.
Oh, so we are going to get into the match with Scambolini and Snorlax here. So Scambolini, like I said, this is a Florida-based player. It is primarily Kai, I do believe. It's hovering May, but I think it's going to be the Kai.
Okay.
It does a really good job. He's a very aggressive player, very decisive. He has a DP, and he's going to let you know about it for sure. But I feel like that's just like the correct choice with Kai.
I mean, like, if you're not going to use it, why have it?
I 100% agree. Especially when you got one as good as Kai.
Exactly, and you know, a lot of changes to it. Like, it no longer really loses to low profile moves, right? Like, a lot of good buffs, like, to the DP. And Kai has been steadily getting good buffs.
Kai has been sneaking up on people since day one. I don't think he's ever been bad, but I think he just continues to grow. I know. And everybody is, I mean, honest Kyle is not the same as he once was.
No. Honestly, strong Kai.
Oh, man. Let's see it, though, as we're going to get into it in just a moment. Like we said, it is going to be Scambolini and the OneTrueSnorlax coming up to battle here. Loser side, though, so no extra opportunities.
No. Like, this is for potentially staying in the tournament or not, right?
Absolutely.
Your chance at the goal, basically.
Your chance at probably the sickest trophy I've ever seen, by the way.
Definitely. like one of the best trophies, and every year it looks so sick.
Yeah, I mean, that ECT, whether it's the tournaments, whether it's everything in between, the thematics and how they go with the merch, the trophies, things like that, they always deliver. So huge shouts to all of the staff for that.
Yes.
That's ridiculous.
All right, but definitely the characters that we expected to see, but like, before, it wasn't as even on strength level. But Kai, as you said, Kai has been sneaking up those tier lists, sneaking up, getting these sneaky buffs. No longer just sliding. Doing much more.
Oh, but round start, the knife edge chop right in with the 6P and forces the burst.
All right, and Snorlax staying on that offense. Right, Scambolini has no choice but to be patient. And you know what? Nago is the type of character that, you know, like, you have to respect.
Absolutely.
You have to.
100% agree, but we do find the hit, and Kai's damage always been strong. He's going to go for the shock state there and keeps it in the corner. It doesn't shatter the wall.
All right, but Snorlax chasing down the backdash. No dice, though.
Dude, what a good check there. Not afraid of the frame trap.
It's going to kill. It is. Nope. I mean, not that you save meter for the next round, but no meter necessary.
Yeah, I mean, Scambolini's already gone for 2K2D and tried to steal a turn with Foudre Arc. Not going to work out in this spot. Snorlax's reaction time, so good to 5B that.
Oh, and gets a hard counter hit after jacking up the wrist bar a little bit. Oh, and there goes the DP you were talking about. Definitely not side. He used the opportunity to get the side switch with the throw.
Oh, good on Snorlax to know he was going to be able to get the trade spot like that. Tries to go for the low, +4.
Oh, the check, though, with the 2P. All right, Snorlax going to take him all the way to the wall. RC. Will this kill? Why do I even ask?
Hey, 6H from Nagoriyuki, you already know. There's no math to be done.
No.
Wow, so fast and furious. I mean, that is, I feel like, the greatest strength of Snorlax's play. When you watch him play, it's slow and steady, willing to play footsies, willing to play it slow, not trying to over-aggress. That one opportunity comes, blows it wide open.
I mean, definitely, like, you can see differences between the last Nago that was on screen.
Yes.
Super aggressive, but Snorlax definitely taking an easier approach.
Oh, he chills.
Yeah. All right, good check on that. Scambolini showing he's still awake.
Okay.
As you gotta be when you're at this stage.
I really like the use of the wild assault there. Is negative in that spot, so Nagoriyuki easily able to reach, but again, Foudre are not going to go unpunished and easy super.
I don't know, you gotta check those glasses, because that super came out as he is on his way up. It could have been a jump. I don't know.
Wow. Still, Scambolini able to find the touch afterwards. Wild assault for the hard knockdown after the wall break.
All right, goes up for the meaty. Has the meter too, spend some of the RC. Oh, and Snorlax not taking the bait.
Oh my god, but is able to clip the attempt of the Fukio backwards.
All right, Scambolini getting around on the board. Can he take this whole game and tie up the set?
Yeah, you definitely can't let a player like Snorlax. Snorlax kind of wears you down mentally because of how much he chills.
Yeah.
It is very difficult to play against players who are like primarily counter punching, right? That's so frustrating.
Yeah, like, cause like if you're the one that has to make the first move, you always feel like I'm gonna lose a lot of damage if I take a big risk.
Desperation sets in pretty quick in situations like that, but we do find the counter hit and the knockdown.
All right, but Scambolini going on offense, has the meter. All right, catches the backdash. Gonna take the wall break here.
Okay, is able to apply shock afterwards as well.
Burst is available. Great defense so far. Has a lot of meter from YRC, has burst. What is he gonna do? Waits it out, gets the back throw.
Dude, and going straight into the fast RC into the super. Didn't want to even give him an opportunity to utilize that burst. Great call, but he's still alive.
All right, still has opportunity. And he trying to bait that. And the chip damage doesn't FD any of that.
Dude, that follow-up being an overhead is brutal. Just stay blocked there to get out of the situation.
Yeah, and Scambolini kind of slowing down a little bit too. Recognizes, okay, gets a throw. All right, this is where maybe he'll go on offense, gets another throw too. You know what? I see what he's trying to do. Snorlax is definitely too willing to block a lot, right? He's trying to throw him a little bit to get some counter hits. I see the game plan.
Plus, look at the blood gauge. Just at no point during there, I really had any opportunity to even utilize the special moves if he wanted to.
Yes. Oh, what?
Oh no, but just like that, like I said, one little opening is all he needs. Breaks through the wall with the 6H.
Gets a lively positive bonus. All right, obviously gonna be very patient. Not gonna get any Oki from that situation. All right. I mean, if you're gonna burst, now's the opportunity. There it goes.
Still has meter.
PRC, and that's gonna take that.
Dude, that close slash with such a crazy vertical hitbox there. Amazing from Snorlax to be able to stop the jump attempt from Scambolini. Still looking calm and collected, but man,
does not look phased. Sipping his red Gatorade right now. Pinky up in the air. Very relaxed.
I mean, that's what you like to see, though, you know? That's a cool, calm, collected. Another day at the office. You don't want to feel stressed in matchups like this, especially ones that can get very scrambly.
I mean, Scambolini doesn't look stressed out. He looks intense, like he's ready for the match, right?
He just
definitely
isn't
been there before.
He's just an intense person.
Yeah. All right. Got the Kai stickers, I think.
Absolutely. They're up the set.
All right, but thinking about it a little bit. Loading Bird takes us into the match.
Yeah, but we're back into it. 2-0 now in favor of Snorlax. He's able to find a 6P right away into the BSU.
That's not how you want to start off the round at all. Another one.
Oh no, and absolutely, it's time to start the party. As soon as he hits BSU in the corner, you are guessing.
Oh, this is gonna kill him. Yeah, this is gonna kill him. I had no doubt in my mind. This is gonna kill him.
Oh no, and just like that, Scambolini on the ropes, potentially the final round of the tournament for him if he can't fight back.
All right, wakes up DP, had no choice. I can't fault him for that. You gotta fight back. All right, Scambolini on full offense. But another check, another challenge. Oh. Dude, it's gotta be a scary situation. All right, gets a back throw. All right, good block on that too. And the challenge, is this gonna kill? It is gonna kill.
Yeah, missed the rising jump slash. Good defense overall from Snorlax. He's able to take it 3-0. Wow, what a performance from this guy.
It's almost like he blocked him to death in a way.
I feel like that is like the standout thing about that set is most of Kai's meaningful hits come from opponents pressing in places they're not supposed to, biting on frame traps, or getting shimmied in certain situations. Snorlax was just so willing to, like you said, I just blocked him to death.
Yeah, like, and then the challenges were right. Like, when we saw, like, when he supered that move, I was like, that could have been a jump. Like, how did you know?
Absolutely. That and, like, even the places where the aggression was controlled, like round start. Snorlax is very consistently winning round start. Obviously, Nagoriyuki is very strong in that spot, but it was not necessarily things you would normally see. It wasn't just ripping Shizu. It was, like, 6P, things like that.
Yes.
Was always knew when to take the driver's seat.
Yeah, and like very deliberate moves too. I saw a 2P one time, a 5P, a 6P, like a 5S, the close F, right? Like it was very, very deliberate what was being done. Like it wasn't always like, oh, I always try to challenge with this. No. He knew what he was challenging.
And I'm glad you used that word too, because that would be the perfect one I would say to describe the kind of work that we just saw. Deliberate. No, there's no wasted effort. Snorlax knows what he needs to do, knows what needs to happen to make it work, and he's going to be continuing on in the bracket. But we do have one more losers match to play. Kazam versus Bean.
Okay. I remember Kazam. I believe Faust or like Millie. I remember them playing like Milio at one time.
If I remember correctly, I believe this is a Boston Johnny. Let's see though. But it's gonna
so he changed to Johnny. Okay.
It's gonna be Bean on the other side though. Bean, everybody does know, obviously one of the champions of the East Coast, doing amazing things with Chipp and continuing to shine here, coming in the loser side.
Yeah, because I remember. Yeah. Bean definitely one of the stronger players. Like, right, definitely. As far as New York goes, like top 2, top 3.
Oh, absolutely.
Right? And definitely the king of NLBC when he's there.
Definitely. We'll see how it turns out for the two as we're about to get started here. Going to be getting into button checks in just a moment. Again, thank you to everybody for tuning in. Appreciate you all for being here. ECT continues to deliver as we go through our finals day, and this is not even the end. After Strive, we still got 2 games to go.
Of course, yeah. I mean, if you're willing to watch, we still have some Street Fighter 6 action going on. I mean, there's another stream over there, right, on the other monitor, but they'll probably be coming up here. We have Mortal Kombat as well. Absolutely.
Mortal Kombat finishing the night too definitely feels right. It's been super hype. The exhibition last night was unbelievable. I could hear it from my hotel room. It's just not unreal, the noise they were making in here. It was definitely cool to get to see.
I'm glad to see everyone having such great fun. Like, after everything that went on, right? Like, seeing the scene come back together is terrific. It's awesome.
Yeah, definitely fun to get to see. But we are going to get into our match now. It is going to be Bean facing off against Kazam, loser's side here. No rounds to give, no room to give. You've got to win. You've got to fight.
Kazam always has these very eclectic shirts.
I like that.
I remember that, right? Like, colorful shirts. I love it. The flamingos.
And yes, it is going to be the Johnny here. So Johnny versus Chipp.
Duel 1.
Okay, it's off the start. Bean will give a little bit of real estate here. Chipp definitely needs more room to roam than Johnny. Johnny obviously a little stiff, but when you can get into the spots you can have the room, he can be pretty quick.
I mean, classically, this matchup has been like Chipp is running through the whole screen, and you have to like stop him. You have to like put normals in the right places. And I feel like it's no different in this game. Chipp's definitely one of the fastest characters in the game.
Absolutely. We're definitely trying to swat flies with misfinders. It's always been always been like that.
Yes. Oh, and that's a counter hit. It's going to be a lot of damage. Oh, it misses the follow-up. It could have presented the kill.
Oh, good YRC there to kind of negate the pressure there. The card was going to make that kind of toxic, but there's the follow-up. Not enough to kill.
Oh. Right, it goes for the ankles. Yep. There are some built-in mix-ups with this character. All right, but starting up very patiently, and the 5B anti-air, the burst comes through. And his zoning is so interesting in this game with cutting the card. Before it was obviously the coins, right? But now the card adds like an added like layer.
Yeah, it definitely does.
Zoning.
Especially whether it's on hit for extending combos or on block for the guard crush. Things work out pretty well here, but Bean with the strike throw has max meter. Is not even needing to spend it so far.
Not even as yet. Being very conservative with meter spending. Finally pulls the trigger on that, and he's going to take that round. With a perfect no less. All tied up in rounds.
That's definitely a good answer back after that strong first round from Kazam. Able to find him with the 2H, goes for the Rekkas, and just waits for the knockdown with 2D counter hit.
And you know what? Like, Johnny being a character with no natural reversal. When I say natural reversal, I mean the DP has to use overdrive, right? Like Chipp can definitely has a field day, especially when he's a taller character. A tall 5'11" in this game. Apparently, that's very huge in anime games.
Absolutely. I mean, that is one thing that we always say, not just in Guilty Gear, but in games in general. Generally, if your best defensive options are just the system mechanics, there are some struggles ahead.
Exactly. And then when you're against a character that their job is to rush you down, that's a bad mix.
Oh, okay. Try to throw out both of the cards here. Bean willing to just run past it.
All right, gets a knockdown. No burst available. You're gonna have to take this mix with great tech. All right, Kazam trying to fight his way out of this corner. You know, having some success, but still Bean isn't really taking a lot of damage while caging.
Okay, gets him on the same side. Still has all that meter, like you said, being very frugal.
Oh, RC, yeah. Okay, burst is about to come. No, not even gonna survive for that.
I like that reset in that spot. Not wanting to go into the splat. When you let him build any more burst than he needs to there. Good answer at the start from Kazam, though.
All right, puts the card out. Oh, and immediately IEDs. That button is very good. And the thing about Johnny, one of those characters, like if he whiffs anything, right? Like that, you have to be very deliberate with what you press.
Oh, definitely agreed. It's always been that way. His normals are absurd, but the placement matters so much.
Exactly. All right, but also his damage has always been absurd.
Definitely has been. Able to even up the rounds now. Very important for Kazam. Cannot get too far behind in this spot.
Of course. Right. You don't want to be the one to go down 2-0 in the set.
Okay. Wild assault there. Continues that pressure to the wall. Is going to do it again for the guard break here. So this is definitely very smart. Potential win condition here with the block string. But I love the deflect shield.
Of course, right? And it's such a good addition to the game. You get some space, right? And now Kazam gets to fight, gets to show what his game is. And he's going to go for the wall break, get some positive bonus. He needs a meter.
And with that positive bonus, that burst is already back.
All right, but Bean is like, no, I'm going to go offense. Going to use his RC. And still has some burst meter to use on offense. Oh, it fakes that out. That could have been bad.
Very smart stuff. He's able to throw the card. Set up doesn't matter, though. Bean finds the touch into the overhead. Reset after reset. Hit after hit for this guy.
And you know what? He was setting up for potentially getting Oki in the next round, but it's not going to happen, right? In the next wall. As this is 2-0 in favor of Bean. Bean looking ever so strong. All right, but does Kazam have an answer? Whiff punishes the 5K. Even your light normals can be whiff punished.
Absolutely. Yeah, dash 5K is so strong from Chipp, and Bean in particular is just one of the best Chipps at getting it, and he hit confirmed off the one-hit Rekka.
All right, gets his knockdown. Oh, it tries to get a delayed gold burst. Does not work out. Oh.
Do the connection again, just winning out in footsies and the shimmy to boot.
Yep, definitely tried to tech a throw right there. Okay, now Bean on set point. Are we going to see back-to-back 3-0s?
Potentially. The best finder there is able to look at the frame trap, very nice.
Yeah, Kazam is trying to fight back as hard as possible. 6K there, but the immediate DP from Bean. Oh, what a 6P.
Dude, as soon as you know you're in the threat territory, things work out beautifully. Is going to go for the card super here to close the distance. Very nice.
Nice. All right, nice escape PRCs to be safe. Plus frame steal and turns back. Finally ready to challenge, but the immediate burst just to stop all that.
Oh, and is able to get the punish there very easily. Has the bar and is going to spend it. Even up the rounds here. No, not enough.
No. But there's no meter on Bean's side. Oh, well, a little bit now. I was gonna, yeah. There was a lot of potential for a chip out death. All right, but gets on the board as far as rounds go.
Kazam, we gotta stay in this one. The OTG comes through and Bean, pressure starting to ramp up here. Goes for the reset.
All right. Now Bean is gonna press. No, he waits. Waits it out. That 2D finally works out. All right. Yeah, trying to be very baity. Past the burst there, yes.
Okay, well for the double jump, 5P check though. Burst comes through, he's easily blocking.
All right, not gonna die from this.
Dude, another opportunity for Kazam.
Oh,
she's
takes
forward.
down the back dash. Oh, and the whip punish. And that's going to be it for Kazam.
Dude.
Bean moves on.
Again, from Bean, just using that quick movement to amazing effect. Able to go in and out as quick as you need to and find all those whiff punishes. He makes it look easy. This is not easy.
Yeah, the thing about it too, like usually when you're whiff punishing, like walking and whiff punishing is hard enough, right?
Yes.
Bean dashes in on your whiff button to fully whiff punish you.
Absolutely. Even is just inside of some of your normals. And we had dash up 6P to just completely ignore a 5S at one point during that set. Like,
keep that sword to yourself. I don't want to see it. All right.
Oh, man. Just check it out, though. Like we said, the pace from Bean really is just always the thing that we talk about for this guy. Chipp plays fast, and Bean plays him even faster.
Exactly. Like making small changes on the spot and adapting to what you're doing. Like, Kazam started backdashing and putting on normals, and immediately Bean was like, oh, I know what to do here.
Yeah, absolutely. Whether I feel like it's situations like that where you can go for dash up and you can go for Rekka 1 into 2, or you can go for Texas with the 2D. Either way, nice on Bean to be able to head on forward. Going through the bracket even farther. We do have Tempest and Tatsuo still chilling in winners, and then we still got our losers matches to come.
Nitro versus Bean. Definitely those two not strangers to each other either. All right, all these New Yorkers having to kill each other.
Absolutely, but I mean, it's just because they've played so well. They've done as good as they need to be able to get in these spots, which is very, very strong for them for sure.
Exactly. All right, but we're gonna take a quick break, guys, and we'll be back for more Strive action.
Throwdown as we continue to cruise through Guilty Gear a top 8. Strive has been amazing, and I'm so excited for us to see our next match coming up in just a moment. We're gonna be headed back to the winners side, but for now, Proxy and Liston still holding it down. Good to see you, bro.
Always a pleasure, bro. Always a pleasure.
Dude, so we'll have to see how we get those things going as we get our players wrangled up and ready to go. As things so far have been pretty impressive. Honestly and truly, we've had a lot of game 5s, a lot of back and forths.
We had a lot of 3-0s also.
True. It's definitely been split down the middle, so hopefully we get to see even more of that action and things continue to stay competitive.
I mean, I'm definitely a fan of it going down to the final round, final game, final round. Yeah, definitely a fan of that.
Oh, man. But like we said, we are waiting on getting our players wrangled together as we get things through. And we maybe we'll take a look at the bracket before we get into it. Obviously, we do have our winners side, Tempest and Tatsuo. And then on the losers, we have UMISHO and Snorlax, as well as Nitro and Bean still to play. Still a lot of good action to come.
I mean, we have some prime matches coming up. I mean, UMISHO, you know, no need to introduce her.
Of course.
Obviously. Former Evo champion, right? Runner-up this year, right? And definitely one of the favorites to win the tournament, or even at least get to the grand finals, right? To compete for that.
Absolutely, it's super well deserved for sure. And one thing that we that you pointed out as we kind of got into it, you're kind of cooking this weekend, huh?
I mean, sometimes when you get cooked, you get burned. And eventually New York has to fight New York, right?
That's true, but I mean, it's good to see that many players from the region being able to do that well, especially up here in the Northeast. It always feels good to, in one of your own home tournaments, be able to perform as good as you know you can, right?
Exactly. And some of these players are no strangers to performing well.
100%.
And obviously they're in top 8, as they expected.
But it looks like we are going to be able to get our next match going in just a moment. Like we said, we are wrangling our players up to the stage, so we'll have them up in just a moment. We're going to have, I believe we're going to be going to the Nitro match right now. I lied again. It looks like actually we are going to be going to the UMISHO match. So it's going to be UMISHO versus OneTrueSnorlax is going to be the match that we are going to be leading off with here, coming off of the break.
So, Nago versus Soul.
Good amount of Nago in this top 8, and for good reason.
I mean, it's literally the same matchup that UMISHO lost in the winner's side. Different player, different tempo, right? UMISHO obviously was trying to be the aggressor.
Oh, yeah.
I see no reason why she wouldn't attempt to do the same thing.
Agreed. And it's definitely an odd matchup to do that into, specifically just because of player habits. Because like you said, very, very different flavors of Nagoriyuki's coming up. Snorlax, like we kind of pointed out, was a pretty incredible counterpuncher in a lot of the different scenarios that we saw from him. So I think that he'll be pretty comfortable with being the one aggressed on. Because, I mean, he's already repped that style once.
Yeah, and these two are no strangers to each other at all.
Yeah, agreed.
Have definitely played each other in the grand finals before.
Absolutely, and as well as just playing online. Obviously, we have a ton of great online brackets that happen in and out throughout the week. So a lot of these top players get a ton of practice against each other in these high competitive bracket type of scenarios too.
Yes, exactly. Now, I want to see what kind of approach. Like, obviously, I don't really see them changing up their styles too much, right? And in a way, like, their styles kind of complement each other in a way. Because if you're a counterpuncher, you want them to go on offense.
Yep.
And if you want to go on offense, you want them to be relaxed and let you do it, right? So it's kind of like, all right, we're agreeing that we're going to play our roles.
Absolutely. We'll see, though. UMISHO is capable of pretty hefty switch-ups, though. Obviously, not only just being able to switch up the style with Soul, but also with potential character swaps, because she does have the Happy Chaos. I'm expecting to see the Soul the whole way through, though. I think this character has grown on her phenomenally, and it fits like a glove.
I mean, Soul is a fun character to play, especially in this game. Works well with the mechanics, has always been pretty strong, even throughout the nerfs, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Still the mechanics help the character. Yeah. Obviously, Soul lost a lot of the egregious tools, right, to speak of, right? But I think relatively, like, Soul always works within the game.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, he's just like, it feels like he's like the baseline design. Everything is designed with him in mind. Mr. Badguy continues to be successful, and I hope continues to see success, because, like we said, he is definitely a very fun character to get to watch and get to pilot. Soul's a very good time if you've never been the one slashing people. Sometimes you want to be the one that knocks, not the one that's getting your door knocked out, man.
Knock, right? knock. Aggressively too, right?
But it looks like we had a very small little controller issue, but things should be good to go. So we are going to get into our match once again. Like we said, it is UMISHO versus OneTrueSnorlax.
Yep.
In the loser's side now.
All right, now both of them seem very patient, very calm right now. They've definitely been here before. No strangers to this.
Absolutely.
Okay. Round one.
Button check.
Oh, okay. I was like, had to make sure the taunt was there.
Nah, absolutely.
Can't play without it.
Well, they're still getting it set up. Oh, man. But I think that's one of the nice things about watching Guilty Gear and kind of seeing how everything goes. Everybody, overall, for the most part, there's a pretty healthy friendship within a lot of the, not only the top players, but just all the players within the community. It definitely is good to see. And I think that's something that's always kind of happened throughout all of the, when you look at every single different iteration of Guilty Gear, they have very tight-knit families between all the games.
Yeah, like, I mean, obviously we're all competing against each other, right? Like, and that's the heart of it. We're competing against each other, but at the same time, I've met friends that I've known for years that the first time we met each other, we played each other.
Absolutely.
In tournament.
Well, it looks like we are getting started here, and UMISHO playing it pretty slow at the start here, is able to use the Wild Assault to get that advantage, to push to the wall. And now, knocking on the door, like we said.
Yeah, knock, right? Snorlax trying to knock back, but no, no answer.
Okay, we'll go backwards after the Beyblade is able to go for the 6P to stop the 6S, closes that distance.
Oh, tried the anti-air, but does not work out. Oh, blocking the fuzzies. What a defense. And as I say that, the ankles.
Dude, all CEO Taku long, that empty low was destroying people, and it continues to be so successful. UMISHO doing a great job there in the trade. Very easily going in UMISHO's favor on that one. Nice stuff.
Yeah, like obviously it's not easy to see that, so I'm not faulting anyone. That's a very hard mix-up to see. and you're gonna fall victim to it. All right, UMISHO on offense. Oh, and not pulling the trigger on the follow-up and baiting with it.
Okay, does find that knockdown in the corner, blocks the burst, and should be able to get off of that. Tyrant Rave should be enough.
And he's a big boy too. He takes damage well. He has a lot of help.
Absolutely. The guts definitely come through for him for sure.
Yeah, not in that situation. But OneTrueSnorlax. I wonder what the answer to that offense is going to be. So far, I haven't seen a sustainable answer.
Okay, 2S5H. Does buy some real estate and able to use the Fukio to close that distance. Close slash for the punish.
Oh! Alright. Oh, and going for the overheads this time. Represented the empty jump low. Going for the overheads now. The double overheads. Checking the forward momentum.
Oi, with the Beyblade again, the jump scare, full screen.
Alright, trying to bait out something. Alright, but so far. Alright, this time not trying to anti or anything. Did not work out. And so patient too.
Like you said, UMISHO has not been afraid to represent DPs today, so you gotta be careful about situations like that. Trying to go for the 6P, missed time, easy jump in.
And this is looking way different than the previous match that Snorlax was in. Wow. Previous match that Snorlax was in. Because like it seemed like even though he was blocking, he's very much in control.
100% agreed, but with that, UMISHO, pressure in the corner, finds the throw.
Alright. Still Snorlax being very patient. Gets the back throw.
And there you go. Again, the mini game, able to find it with the low.
Yep.
Straight into the super.
And this is a Nago game, you know. Get the hit, do a lot of damage, you end it with overdrive, and then you go for the Oki, and then you end rounds. That's his game.
Okay, bar slash does actually find the knockdown after the clone.
And then you end rounds, right?
Dude, the clone, that's the best projectile in the game. Unbelievable to be able to take space in that spot here. Burst available for both players, 1 round left.
Oh, but representing that DP, definitely not shy. All right, getting the ankles, and you see a lot of like 2 heavies now at that space that UMISHO was jumping from.
I love that use of the wild assault too. Take that burst away, goes forward again.
Oh, trade, but trading is Snorlax's favorite now. Oh, but mitigates all the anti-airs, runs in, catches a backdash, I guess.
Okay, and the wild assault to break through the wall here, so hard knockdown.
And that was such a good decision to, you know, not using the meter for the hard knockdown, so you have the meter for the mix-up.
That, and when you see players go for that backdash BRC stuff, you never expect them to just go low. It looks like they're about to go for the craziest 7-way fuzzy you've ever seen in your life.
Yeah, all that in the air, low.
Absolutely. Hey, less is more, like we said.
Yeah. All right, but back into neutral again. UMISHO making her way in. Has the corner situation again. I mean, this has been the tale of the set.
Okay, knockdown comes through. Is able to get a ton of blood back for that, though. That's very important for the resources. 6H is punished.
That's good block. All right, Snorlax is gonna have to raise up the tempo.
Reversal 5K again, though. Very active on defense. Able to press.
RCs. And UMISHO accepts the end of that round.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
I definitely respect that. Hero bursts are the best they've ever been, but you don't always have to do it.
No. Especially now with that life lead.
100% agreed. As the clone comes through, goes for the 5K, does find the knockdown.
Okay, has the burst there. That was a scary burst, though. And Snorlax. Snorlax is like stepping the tempo up a bit more. Going on more offense.
Oh!
Okay, I thought that was a hit.
Me too!
I saw blood coming out.
Absolutely, the 2H almost sent to the space.
Oh! There's definitely blood here.
Doesn't get the kill though. Still fine. UMISHO content to play it slow. Oh, what a trade!
Gets the trade combo too. All the way to the corner you go.
And there we go. Ira Rave to push to the wall. Definitely a huge situation here. Amazing amount of resources for Snorlax left over the YRC.
Okay, and chip damage is a real threat. Those normals do chip damage. Oh, plus frames.
Wow, did he specifically use Deflect Shield to not get Guard Crush there? Because that was kind of sick. Even if it wasn't for that, that was a great idea to be able to stop the potential fallout for UMISHO.
Yeah, like just alleviate that pressure, get some space, just get ready for the challenge. And then you saw UMISHO stop for a second and try to like re-establish pressure.
Absolutely.
Oh, tried to 6v something. All right, Burst to stay on offense. All right, but Snorlax has changed something about the game.
Oh, trying to use that Wild Assault. Trying to stay aggressive, stay active. 5H, not quite there because he didn't have the blood.
Oh, that looked like it was attempted too heavy. All right, frame traps. Oh, gets a throw. We're gonna RC here.
Oh, but it's not enough. Oh, revolver in a spot like that goes for the Wild Assault. Wow.
That was a wild revolver. All right, but Snorlax being the one on offense this time, trying to switch it up. Because this is do or die.
Absolutely.
Do or die.
Got the 2-8, able to go for the clone. Super comes out, break the wall. So after the shatter, good, has full blood to be able to work with, but no other resources. That positive bonus will fix it quickly, though.
All right, but you can't go on offense. Chooses to go in instead of using a clone. Oh, that's such a good jump in, too. All right, trade.
Nice. After the 6P, he's able to go for the RC. Follows up nicely. Full burst for both players again going into this round.
All right, punish that. Burst is available. But this is still UMISHO's set point. Can Snorlax take this game? Oh, and got rid of the burst bar with that.
Absolutely. That's a big starter for sure. RC, just to slow things down. Good FP there from UMISHO.
Such a scary situation to be in. Oh. All right, finally pulls the trigger on the DP. Snorlax representing a lot more normals. Okay, but that gets beat by the 6S.
Oh, okay. Gets to throw. Things starting to turn up UMISHO here. YRC.
Oh yeah, respected the DPRC. Okay, not gonna kill.
Okay.
But
I'm nervous.
Yeah, the blood is high. Oh.
Just trying to keep it slow and steady. Doesn't want to overcommit too hard.
Meter. Oh. Okay.
Oh no, and running out of life to be able to take any situations like that. The chip starting to add up for both players now. But look at the blood. Nothing to do for Snorlax.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that was a rough situation to be in. That was definitely rough. Because, like, you know, on both sides, you don't want to do anything, because if I do a bad fireball and he cuts me, I'm going to die.
Yeah.
And then now it's a 2-2 situation.
So you can just see the stress on both sides in a situation like that, man. Things are less than good when you're in a pressured situation like that. Like you said, it's so frustrating to feel like you need to be the one to take control, but it doesn't feel like anything is guaranteed at a point like that. You don't want to be the one to shoot, to draw first.
Definitely. But like, UMISHO mitigated that situation very well. And Snorlax, to be fair, was starting to make a huge comeback.
Yes.
Was climbing up that mountain, was going on offense much more, and representing a lot more normals and neutrals. Before, we saw a very relaxed play. Okay, I'm willing to counter. But no, he was actively trying to go on offense, actively trying to like force you into bad situations.
Which definitely looked really good. And we did see a ton of really interesting answers from UMISHO as well. Just like you saw with the BRC there with the revolver that was right off the ground, being able to go over a ton of different things. Interesting choices from both players, but in the end, one must stay and one must go. And UMISHO is going to guarantee themselves into the loser semis.
All right, but we have another match set up. The two more New Yorkers, right?
Absolutely.
Gonna fight it out to see who's gonna face off against UMISHO.
Got Nitro and Bean, as well as, you cannot forget, in the winner's side, Tempest and Tatsuo still chilling. Still waiting to see who's going to be worthy to put themselves into the spot to be able to fight it out once they do complete winners finals. But things continue to roll again. Thank you to everybody, not only here in the venue, but watching on stream. ECT continues to roll, and we appreciate y'all for supporting and just hanging out with us. It's been a very good time so far.
Definitely appreciate it. And we're enjoying what we're doing. I hope you guys are enjoying what we're doing as well.
Absolutely. But it looks like we already got him on the stage here, so this is going to be Bean versus Nitro, just like we said. And I wonder, I'm expecting to see the Giovanna again. After watching Nitro play it, I was definitely impressed. I think things worked out pretty well. Even not being able to take the win, I still really appreciated the way he was playing it, and I think it is a pretty okay matchup in the Chipp.
I agree. I mean, I think it's better than picking Jacko. She would have a harder time against Chipp.
I definitely agree with that one.
And I'm never gonna fault somebody for climbing up the tier list.
Absolutely not. We'll say something if it's lateral or down, but if you go up, it's fine.
Yeah. I'm like, I don't know, bro. Like,
we'll see though. It could potentially still be the Jacko. Obviously, Nitro, one of the most prolific players of the character here, but it is going to be the Giovanna.
No.
I just think that overall, Giovanna's 5K and 2D are great stop signs to stop Chipp, who's trying to do a very similar thing. So you have to be a little more preemptive with your buttons as Giovanna, but I think things can work out really well in footsies.
I agree. But right now, Bean is not allowing any of that. Forget your footsies, right? Right now, you're at the wall.
Absolutely. No footsies, only mix. BRC forward, keeps that pressure going.
Oh. Yeah, like Bean is not allowing Nitro any time to feel out the matchup. This is the matchup. Me attacking you.
Oh my God, as we find that clean touch again. All the way to the wall. Doesn't do very much damage, but it's about the advantage that it's about sending a message.
Yes. Right, but obviously now you get the positive bonus as well, and that adds to the pressure. Oh, you saw the whiff on the Rekka? It's almost like he got punished for blocking there.
Yeah, between FD and Deflection was trying to do something there. Does use the DP and actually does stop the jump in, but that does not deter Bean in the slightest. He only knows one direction, and it's forward.
I'm not even sure if Nitro has pressed the button yet. Like, I see damage lost on Bean's side, but I don't know how he lost it.
Oh, there we go. Finally,
here we go.
To get that connection
Let's
here.
Go. All right, nice air grab. Now you have the corner situation, tries to bait out a DP or something. All right, the BRC backwards and the check from Nitro.
Deflect shield used to great effect in that spot. Is able to block the overhead, but whip high, go low. Chipp quick to get to the ground.
Yeah, such a strong mix-up tool. And Nitro no stranger to mix-ups like that. Definitely, but everybody gets got.
And he's going to go straight back in. Is believing in the Giovanna in this spot. 2D is able to be the stop sign and the whip with the DP.
Our burst comes immediately because Chipp is made of paper.
Absolutely. Glassbone's paper skin, absolutely. Things get messy for him for sure.
All right, but this spot is very familiar. In the corner again, how will Nitro get out of this situation? First to get out. Still, what a whip punish.
Yeah, done well with the 2D. Goes for the spiral arrow, slows things down.
All right, 5P challenge. I believe that is 3 frames.
Wow, and after the wall cling, not quite able to kill though. YRC.
All right, going off his YRC back. All right, the trade there. I mean, it was the right answer, but like if you can check it without trading, that's fine, but unfortunately a trade.
Just supposedly. The IVFD to buy yourself the room there was so sick, but things continue to be messy here. Bean keeping that rushdown rolling and no punish there on the blocked overhead from Nitro.
Oh, baits the DB, no burst to save you now. Misses the combo. Trying to clean it up a little bit, gets another follow-up combo.
Oh, tries to jump to get away. Does actually be the one to come away with the air throw after the command movement. Isn't able to find much as Bean has corner again.
I mean, when you fight against Chipp, this is a very familiar spot. Chipp is gonna get to the corner. Either you're gonna beat him, or he's gonna keep on attacking you.
Absolutely, it's not if, it's when. Yeah, for sure.
It's either or. Like either you beat him, or he's gonna keep on attacking you until you're done.
Okay, while the salt there looking good, gets a throw. RC makes it more than enough. Wow.
He nods. And I wonder what that nod means. Is he gonna pick the Jacko? Is he gonna stick with his character? No, he gives me the no.
He's still
Sticks
in
with
it.
the character. I mean, I think this is the right answer. She can fight too.
Yeah, and there's definitely been glimpses of brilliance coming out here. I've been able to find that connection too. A lot of it has just come from drop combos here, but Nitro, look at this cash out, man. That's
a lot of damage. Let's go. All right. Gonna spend the bar on that, gonna break the wall.
And that is the life of a Chipp player. You have to accept if you're gonna play Chipp Xanath, rounds like this are gonna happen. You're just gonna die.
Yeah, I mean, yo, like, listen, if you miss a button, if you get counter hit for some reason, right? If you don't have burst, that's it. That could be it.
Hey, live fast, die fast. Things going well so far, though. Bean tries to get the answer. Nitro is able to press out of it, doesn't get the plus frames, but Bean presses on them. Not worried at all.
I have a DP. I don't care. All right, Chipp on offense. Now Nitro has meter, has burst. Gonna BRC, gets the hit. Oh, you take this right all the way to the corner.
Okay. Potentially one-touch game here for Bean. Goes to the RC forward, finds the throw because of it.
Oh, gets the command grab. Gets the left-right.
Oh, and with those alpha blades, that puts us in a tough spot. Burst available.
A potential 3-0. Can Nitro get this round? Bean already gets first blood. Oh, very patient play from both of them. Bean still has the advantage. First comes.
Hey, but the overhead, because we're able to have that RC on deck, is able to get to the wall and use the Wild Assault. One guess left for Nitro.
Oh, is it left, right? No, stays in front with the safe jump. More plus frames. Oh, empty jump low, and that's gonna be it.
Absolutely. The high-low comes through in the end. Bean keeps the tempo up and is able to take it moving forward in the bracket over Nitro.
All right, still a very good play from both of them, right? But Bean is the one that will be facing off against UMISHO.
Absolutely. I will say, shout out to Nitro. The Giovanna definitely looking pretty good.
Yeah.
I like the change a lot. I think that's a character that's seeing a ton of success right now, and I don't think that success is any kind of fluke. I don't think it's a flavor of the month kind of thing. I think on the current patch, Giovanna's here to stay.
I think so as well, and he made it top 8 with the character, right? That tells you a lot. The character is a good fit for him.
No, definitely agreed. I definitely had the Jacko out earlier in situations, was playing it in pools as well, so maybe a dual character situation potentially coming too, which I think is a really strong thing here in Strive.
Well, I mean, if you really like a character, sometimes it's really hard to give them up. You put a lot of work into it, and even if they got stronger too, right? So now you're like, oh, I definitely got to play the character now.
I feel like most everyone has had that experience where it's like, it's my soul character. I can't. What am I supposed to do except play them?
You know what though? Lately, I've been a fan of having dual characters, right?
I agree.
For varying situations. Sometimes you might pick a character that doesn't necessarily do better in the matchup, but you do better against that player with that character.
100% agreed. But with this bracket, like we said, Tempest and Tatsuo still waiting in the winners, and losers is set. It's UMISHO and Bean. So I believe first we're going to be heading up to the winner's side. Absolutely, it is going to be Tempest and Tatsuo. So Tatsuo, honestly, standout performance right now. Winners finals is guaranteed to be on the podium. Just trying to see how high he can climb on it. And Tempest, it is just another Sunday for Tempest, man. This guy is the trophy cabinet for him is getting ridiculous.
I mean, Tempest has been here in multiple tournaments, right? We would not be able to call Tempest one of the strongest players in the country if he was not used to the situation.
Absolutely.
Definitely looks super calm, right? I expect great things.
Yeah, definitely agreed. And huge shouts again to his sponsor, FlyQuest, for a great pickup for him and all of the different FGC players that they've picked up. Things have been really strong for them. They've been doing a good job as we see the crowd here.
I mean, yeah, definitely a lot of players with a lot of talent getting the opportunity to go out to more tournaments. Can't fault them.
Absolutely agreed. Well, looks like they're going to be getting their buttons set and getting things rolling. The expected matchup is going to be Leo versus Nagoriyuki, but there's the potential for switches here. Tempest, we did see it once already in a recent tournament. The boy's got a Sin. He's got a very good Sin.
And Sin is very strong now.
Sin is super strong right now.
Kind of some shades of of Exert a little bit, right?
Yeah, definitely agree. It's cool to get to see. Well, we'll see what ends up being the decision here. He was hovering something funky, but I'm not expecting that.
I mean, I hear Sin.
I heard Sin, yeah. We'll see. There's a plethora of things he could potentially do. The man was hovering Axel. No, we'll see. Whatever he ends up picking, it's one of those ones where you got to know he's got his best interest in mind, and you can't doubt yourself as the player. You know what's best for you.
Exactly. I mean, we know he has a Mei.
Kai?
Nani? Okay, apparently he has a Kai. But I don't even get to finish my sentence. I said, we know he is a Mei, we know he's a Nago, right? Definitely has a Sin, now has a Kai.
Okay. I mean, it fits right in the wheelhouse of the type of characters he likes to play. The frame traps are strong. It's a little less mix heavy than some of the certain other things that he likes to play. But with his fundamentals, Kai will definitely, it feels like it'll translate very well to the way he plays.
And plus, he's not giving up a reversal, has a reversal.
So we can already see is leaning into that far slash, which is obviously an incredible button. 5S so strong on this patch. But the double wild assault all the way to the wall.
Oh, yeah. Gonna break the wall with the overdrive, get some Oki, run up throw. The one true Oki, run up throw.
That's the Kai special.
It is.
Throw, RC, throw.
All right, YRC comes. But I mean, there's not a lot of wiggle room, right? You're down to the last 5%.
Yeah, I mean, Tempest showing off really the core strength of Kai. Strike throw, baby. The tale as old as time.
All right, now he's showing off the zoning game and great 6Ps just to go through the projectiles from Tatsuo.
Okay, he's able to backdash the attempt at the throw there. Goes for the close slash. Things not working out, but there's the BSU.
All right, and great interruption, and I see why he picked Kai. He definitely wants to be able to interrupt some of those frame traps.
Ooh, okay, catches the legs there. Again, the jump scare, full screen with stun dipper.
Slid far and wide for that low. All right, but Tatsuo gets a back grab into immediate command grab.
Oh, backdashing the BSU there is definitely huge. Tries to slow things down. It does find the close slash throw in response.
All right. No burst here to save you. Misses the rest of the combo. Bursts, panic bursts to maintain the pressure. I don't know.
That was a lot of resources spent in a row from Tempest. He said, get me out of this game.
All right, gets that far 5S, runs up and gets a grab too. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by that burst. And you know what though, when you're at this level, sometimes you have to forget. You have to be able to forget what happened last time.
100% agree.
You gotta remember and forget.
Absolutely. Having a short memory as a competitor is a huge advantage for sure. Oh, stun dipper. I feel like normally I watch Beyblade just like he get posterized in that interaction normally.
Yeah, I guess, but like it works out. I mean, Tempest's stun dipper is made different, built different.
He's patched up. He's got a different hitbox on the red costume.
Yeah. He got like more buffs on him, right?
Try to Fukio forward. Blood not looking good at this point though. Does use the wild assault to get through the fireball here in the late RC, but 2K2D fearless from Tempest.
All right, Tempest trying to work his way out of this corner. Tatsuo maintaining like the offense, well, the defensive offense.
Oh my God. He's able to get a huge punish on the attempt at the throw there. He's able to apply the stun as well.
And that's the thing about Kai. Kai punishes you for trying to throw. Trying to second throw. I mean, but he just took a couple of command grabs too, and Tatsuo is going to end that with a throw.
Yeah, wasn't afraid of the meter, wasn't afraid of the burst there. No. I like that confidence.
Yeah, I mean, when you have that much life, like, you're not going to be able to kill me.
Okay. Well, the Salt goes for the frame trap there. Not going to fall for it there. Tatsuo gets the 2S with the DP.
And Tempest never scared the DP, no matter what character he has. If they have a reversal, he'll do it.
That's an important rule as a fighting game player in general. Just because an option gets beat sometimes doesn't mean it's not a strong option. Yeah. Just means you're using it in the wrong places.
Yeah, don't be so scared that you take it off the table.
Couldn't agree more. Oh, but the clone able to kind of delete the fireballs, get your distance closed.
All right, I love the. I did love the range that he was standing at, but Tempest makes a great whip punish. Oh, and another throw bait.
Oh, the Fujay arc actually doesn't go far enough though. TK Fireball is going to be the move here.
Oh, misses the tap dust. Oh.
That's a really well-informed throw attempt there from Tatsuo. Once you're in that amount of life where it can be ended in one interaction like that, to where burst is not a factor, you have to be even more wary of that bite, whether it's a bite or a normal throw.
Great response. I completely agree with you. All right, the challenge comes from Tempest. And Tempest knows the challenge spots. Has been challenging properly, and then even when you can't challenge with a button, he has the DP available. The Kai pick is I see the Kai pick.
Yeah, the vision is clear, but oh my God, so is the burst bait.
The vision might be clear, but the path to victory might not be.
Definitely agreed. It's a treacherous road, but 2P into 6P is going to be able to be very helpful in a spot like that.
Oh, and then Tempest is trying to make me fix my face. Can he close out this round? Oh, that anti-air?
Not quite dead off that spot though. Still okay. RC forward. YRC is easily blocked. Oh, what a mess.
Definitely. That was a spot that you didn't really have a lot of options. Either you're getting DP or you're getting YRC.
Okay, Wild Assault takes some of the burst. The DP, wow.
Now we're getting to a spot where a decision has to be made.
Oh,
and a drastic decision has to be made.
Tatsuo is heating up. I don't think the Kai pick is going poorly at all, so I wouldn't be surprised to see him stick with it, but we are going to go back to character select here.
Yeah, I mean, the Kai pick wasn't going poorly. Like, things were going his way, but it seems like Tatsuo started to understand what the spacing was when... Especially, and he's baiting out YRC. He's like, oh, I know what you're going to do here, right? You don't have another option.
Absolutely. But it looks like we're going to go back to the tried and true, you know, putting the jacket back on. It's going to be Mr. Whitefang. Leo is going to be the one. And you are locked in at this point. 2 games already for Tatsuo here. So Tempest is committed to the Leo for the rest of the set here.
Oh, baits out the reversal. Burst comes. All right, almost got whip punished very hard right there. All right, Tatsuo in a very strong position. Not a lot of resources on Tempest's side. Yeah, forced the DP right there. Remember when that was hard knockdown?
Oh man, maybe a time I'd like to forget. Go for the close slash. YRC is a great response in a spot like that.
All right. Oh, command grab, and no, misses the combo. Oh, Tempest has to figure something out. Let's start landing hits, start putting Tatsuo in a mix-up situation. But Tatsuo's defense is so solid.
Absolutely. Is able to get the throw, though. Can't block forever. Tries to go for it again, but the RC is available.
Oh, chasing down the backdash with that. All the way to the corner. Fence the bar. This should be it.
Wow.
And what a rally.
Dude, an unbelievable sequence from Tempest to be able to stay into that one. The Leo looking good, but the trade with Shizu, not what you want to see. DP in response, though. I don't care in the world.
I mean, two out of the 5 DPs were punished. Like, that's telling you something about being stubborn.
Hey, we're shooting 60%, I'll take it.
Yeah, like, that's a high percentage. I'm saying, like, it could be worse than that.
Okay, getting aggressive here. Oh, he stays on the same side. It definitely looked like it was going to cross up here, but the slump comes through.
Looks to be deceiving. But what I see right now is 2-2. We are tied up, forcing the final game. Tempest is in there. All right, but what's the answer?
Oh, I mean,
like, what's the counterplay from Tatsuo? Going on more offense? Yes, definitely going on more offense.
Yeah, looking like the way he's going to choose to take it, even if it's not the correct call. Close slash come through and was very wary of the burst, maybe too wary.
Yes. I mean, definitely, Tempest is the type of player that if you give him the opportunity to escape, he's gonna steal more than you want him to have.
Does he have time to parry? Yes, he does! Oh man, I wasn't sure if he's gonna be able to get the cancel, but he does have plenty of time. Gets the cross up.
All right, Tatsuo trying to evacuate that situation. Oh, what an air grab! Gonna RC. Burst is available. Probably tried to bait that burst.
Oh, okay, does make him block it, but still the throw comes through, and you're dead for it.
And you know what? I love that he stood there and let more blood go down. Like, nah, kill yourself. Help me.
Okay. Wow, able to find it off the Beyblade here. Nice conversion from Tatsuo. Again, this is the final game, so Tempest sitting on set point right now.
For the first time, sitting on set point in this set. Oh, the ankles. All right, this meter available though. Okay, uses the burst. Oh, jumps out of the command grab, unable to punish. No burst available.
Okay, RC to keep it going here. Next touch should stick to the wall, plus frames.
Is he gonna YRC here? No, he's content with blocking. Oh, yeah.
Wow.
And Tempest rallies back. Right, comes back from a 2-1 deficit, 2 straight games with the Leo.
Dude, Tempest's change of pace in the end of that game was so unreal. Was able to back things off as soon as there was the threat level was too high. Backs it off completely. Sees a Fukio. The missile dropkick comes through immediately. Incredible way to respond.
I swear that was the first time he pressed that button, and that's it.
Honestly and truly, I don't think we saw any other 2Ds.
Yeah.
That was really the one to seal it out. Oh man.
But definitely had faith in the Kai. Well, I mean, had faith in the Kai. Did not work out. I mean, Kai did a job. Got one game. Got one game, and maybe gave him some information for the Leo as well.
Definitely agreed. I think that the Kai overall did look really good. I wouldn't have been upset at all if he stayed with it, but like you said, as the ancient proverb, pick your stuff.
Yeah.
Going through the Leo, that definitely looked good in the end.
But you know what the difference between Leo and Kai is? The mix-up game.
Oh, so much.
That's what it is. Like, the mix-up game. Yeah, they both have the DPs, right? So they can get out of certain situations. And having access to a DP that's not a charge move, that's a benefit, right?
Absolutely.
But, like, being able to left, right at the corner? Oh, that's scary.
Absolutely. I mean, leaning into playing footsies with like the 5S and stuff like that versus having the stability of Kai. There definitely is some high lows, some trade-offs here and there. But when I think of Tempest, I think high pace, I think mix up, I think pressure. It's not necessarily as scrambly as much as it is. Tempest is one of the best players at just enforcing his will in situations like that.
Definitely.
And Leo is a perfect fit for that kind of play style.
Exactly, and then you saw like Tatsuo being very tentative about like offense, especially when burst was in play.
But we're gonna keep on rolling as we go through again. Thank you for joining us, ECT. Things working out pretty well as we continue to scroll. But it looks like before we get into loser semis, we are going to toss it off for a very short video package. But we will be back with even more Guilty Gear Strive action in just a moment.
With a very exciting match coming up, we have UMISHO versus Bean coming up as well. Now, I've been waiting for this match, right? I've definitely seen them play before, right? But obviously, this match is the match that gets you into top 3.
Absolutely. You got to put yourself on the podium.
Exactly.
We'll see, though. Obviously, Tempest still sitting pretty in the winner's side. Tatsuo, after a hard-fought winners finals, is sitting in losers finals. So definitely in position, but like you said, we're on the hot seat now. Winner stays.
Yeah, I mean, like, this potential for a run back between UMISHO, unless Bean has something to say about it, right? But these two definitely no strangers to each other. And last time I think that these two faced each other, it was the Happy Chaos versus Chipp. Maybe?
I believe so, but I do remember that the last time they played, I believe UMISHO did take it, so we'll have to see how it goes.
Yeah.
Either way, regardless of character, regardless of standings, the scariest thing about this matchup is that Bean, obviously, high pace, high pressure, finding knockdowns wherever they can.
Yes.
Every character that UMISHO plays obliterates Chipp in 2 interactions. So there's half your life bar or your burst immediately.
But the thing is, though, like, Soul is not defenseless. Soul has a DP.
100%. Yeah, SDP for Soul, an incredibly strong tool in spots like that.
And, I mean, it's exactly what you said, like, 2 interactions.
3, if you're lucky, 3 when you have burst.
Yes.
Duel 2.
All right,
Just like that.
Super fast first round. What kind of adjustment can we see?
Already being able to find the cross up there. Had committed to the block string, though. Didn't believe UMISHO was going to get hit by the 2H.
All right, and I love the movement from both of them. Like, Soul not as fast as Chipp, but not a slow character at all.
Absolutely. Find that knockdown there, though. Oh, okay.
All right, spends the bar. All right. All goes for the tricky one, because a lot of times it could be a left-right. And honestly, Bean has been showing a lot more respect, like, early on.
Definitely has, just like that, being able to space out perfectly to avoid the DP and is able to get a super clean punish right in response. Bean, masterclass on baiting in that situation.
Yeah. What a clapback. What a clapback.
But that's how this match is going to be. It's going to be back and forth, high pace. And the knockdown.
Oh, I love the whip there, too. It looks weird. It'll almost look like a side switch. All right, but UMISHO, great checks. And it's like anything you do to Chipp, you see his life bar melts.
Okay. YRC looking good in a spot like that. Is able to get the block and mashes on the 5K afterwards. I like the decision. Aggressive choices again on defense from UMISHO.
All right. Great defense, using the FD to get some space. And checks, gets the tick throw into the corner.
So far, it's really been the first person to block that empty low in that odd situation after the fast start scene.
I mean, that's part of his game. He's going to understand that. All right, but what a check. Wow. And the perfect challenge, too, into a full combo.
Oh, man. So fun there.
Oh, what a chase down attempt. I know you were going to try to leave here. Okay, burst is available for both of them. Oh, and that's so smart, but drops the combo but gets the whiff punish. Bean gets on the board first.
Definitely agreed, though. Good stuff from Bean specifically. Using Wild Assault in the spot like that is very smart. You have to always remember, it does take a small chunk out of your opponent's burst. You can use it as essentially to lock them out of burst in spots like that.
Yeah.
The ZP is blocked.
Oh, pulls the trigger without any meter? Wow, boy. Especially when you know you might lose 80 for doing it.
Works out in the end, though. Here's the burst.
You gotta live that Chipp life.
Oh, okay. All the way to the wall. Actually, as meter drops the combo, but still is able to get a reset afterwards. Nice block. UMISHO, but it's not going to matter.
And Bean is in the driver's seat now. Definitely starting to understand the pace and bringing it up to his pace.
Oh, with the whip punish. Very nice. Able to stock the 6P.
Oh, a nice check. And doing that perfectly. I haven't seen anybody really challenge it that well yet.
Oh, okay. Good use of the just block there to be able to get yourself some better space. Stay out of the records. 2S to check the legs.
Yeah, full conversion. All right, the YRC comes. Uses the +10 situation. All right, UMISHO trying to whip punish something. Oh! Very rarely do you see a light button get whip punished. If any character's gonna do it, Chipp is gonna do it.
Oh, but the 6P to stop the bonsai. I like that.
Oh, pulls the trigger on that.
And listen, when it comes to Guilty Gear, the more things change, the more things stay the same.
Yep.
Soul is fishing for 2Ds in neutral. It feels like home.
All right. Oh, gets the 5K into a knockdown. UMISHO at the corner. Oh, chases down the backdash.
Oh, okay.
Wow. That wrist bar is cranked.
Yeah, so much damage to come through because of the wrist gates here. Not enough to kill, but still UMISHO a big advantage, even though Bean, huge resource advantage.
All right, Bean is gonna break the wall here, get the positive bonus. Gonna get a mix-up from that now. Stays in front. Oh. All right, gonna spin the bar here, get the life lead. Another opportunity at closing out the set, the game.
Oh, YRC buys you so much room.
Oh, doesn't kill. Oh, staggers the 2Ks.
That Wild Throw did way less than I thought it was going
I know,
to.
I thought he was dead.
Especially against Chipp. That was the mightiest Chipp I've ever seen to live that one.
I know.
Still KO 1-1. It's the OTG and is able to walk it all the way to the wall already. DP dealt with. And again, a blessing from the gods.
Okay, trade. I mean, like, Bean doesn't seem to be bothered by that at all. Fought his way to the other end of the screen.
There's fine. There's two corners for a reason.
Yeah, don't worry. Like, I got you. I'll show you the corner.
Oh my God, the cross up on the Volcanic Viper is able to avoid the attempt at the reversal. Has to use the RC, and things work out beautifully with the wall break.
I mean, he had so much meter left to use. May as well use it there. All right, but Bean, honestly, like it's going in Bean's pace, right? Right, but UMISHO is doing a beautiful job of interrupting things, like challenging the clones at the right time.
Oh, straight into the super though, up the standing. Establishing positive bonus is so important as Chipp, so here we go. Time for the mix.
Oh, gold burst blocked. All right, UMISHO chasing down the backdash. Chipp doesn't have a phenomenal backdash.
Wow, speaking of phenomenal, the block from UMISHO there being forced to use the burst, but the whip punish again.
Okay, what a backdash from UMISHO. Okay. Oh, it doesn't want to take the mix-up, but it was a safe jump.
Same exact safe jump as the last sequence too. UMISHO says, I'm gonna do it until it doesn't work.
Alright, UMISHO has backdashed herself into the corner. But to be fair, UMISHO has shown great ways to get out. Another way to get out of the corner.
Okay, does find the cross up there. 2H in response.
Right.
Has plenty of bar also, which is a really good situation here. So is gonna break with Wild Assault though, so saves the RC.
Oh, I love it. I love it. And you build more bar, and then even positive bonus, he's gonna have like 4 RCs.
Oh, that little delay. Try to go for it again here.
Okay.
Beam doesn't fall for it this time.
Doesn't spend any bar on that. Probably gonna spend the bar on this. Yep. Great block from UMISHO. No, and he's staying on her.
Even with the deflect shield there, actually connecting.
Yeah, how do you stop Chipp from rushing you down?
You kill him, I guess. But unfortunately, that's not quite the easiest answer to be able to execute. Bean gets another one.
And being this type of player that doesn't leave you alone.
No, he doesn't care.
Pesters you.
He is definitely a pest for sure. Shout out to KP. He's been saying that he's a twerp. He never plays like a twerp. I love it.
All right. He gets the punish there because of the instant block. Oh, it's so much damage.
Live by the sword, die by the sword. Half your life is Chipp.
Chipp damage, right?
A little more so though against the throw, but life total doesn't matter until it's 0. If I've learned anything in my travels here, so we've got plenty of time to be able to make this work. Here finds a touch again. Pressure still on.
Oh, and what a read!
He reached up and grabbed her by the sandals. Oh my God!
How did you know he was gonna be there? How did you know which direction DP? So smart.
Misdirection not working on Mr. Badguy. He says, I'll punch through it.
Sometimes that's what you have to do. All right, not being dissuaded, even though it's down 80% health.
Okay, but I feel like I've seen this movie before. UMISHO was able to pull it out once. Great block on the double overhead.
The offense, the wrist bar is getting cranked up, got hit, unable to convert.
Dude, is getting nickel and dimed right now. A little bit of damage at a time. Tap does for what I feel like is maybe the first time in the set.
Yeah. I think they were both being pretty respectful. And honestly, like Bean hasn't been going for like the left rights usually, but in this set was like, nah, I gotta do everything now.
And that is gonna bring us down to the final game here. Okay. This is for the podium. You gotta get into that top 3.
All right, chases down the backdash. Where you backdash into? The corner's here. Trying to bait out the burst. No, UMISHO accepts this.
Okay. Oh, what a trade though. Nice from UMISHO.
All right, IEDs backwards, punishes that. Goes for the left, right. UMISHO does not try to DB it, chooses to block. All right, checks that. Forward dash with 2K. Oh, and the lows are starting to work now from that setup.
Oh, I like that.
Oh,
too,
the
but
hero
there's the super late burst.
Oh!
The jump scare with the Rekka.
The full screen high-low mix-up.
Halloween is close. We're going for the spooky stuff.
I don't know, like, and with that decision, made the burst decision, it might have been a terrible decision. It might have been a detrimental decision.
It could end up that way. UMISHO got to fight out of this round with no burst, like you said. There's the 2D.
Well, UMISHO is like, it was trying to say, no, I can make that mistake and still make it up.
Dash backwards to be able to control the corner. That's another nice back dash.
All right, finally a DP from Chipp's side. Okay, and UMISHO forces a final round in the set.
Oh man, and it's almost up to that half burst for herself here. Bean does have one Wild Assault on deck and almost has the full burst, but there's the throw.
All right, stays in front. Staggers.
Oh my God. Your life bar!
He almost died.
Does that first back though. It's going to be a big deal. Gets the clean hit.
Oh no, drops the combo. Okay, what a 6-speed.
Enough to kill, but still okay. Trying to dash up and go throw it looked like here. 5K.
Check.
2D.
Has the burn.
Wait a minute. Oh! This is going to break the wall. This is huge. He's going to have mix up here and has an RC.
Okay, goes left, right. Takes down the backdash. The YRC comes.
Oh, it looked like UMISHO was staggering in response, looking for the YRC. Gets the clean hit. There's the RC.
Is this gonna kill? No, drops the combo. Plus frames.
Oh my!
And the 2K punish.
Wow, what a trade to come through. Unbelievable stuff. Oh my God.
You can see the look on UMISHO's face.
My heart. That's the worst part too. The clone comes out and says, "You and your boy, you can both get it 2K."
And you know UMISHO was gonna convert into Revolver.
Absolutely. Holy moly, what a finish though. That's gonna be UMISHO scooting on forward in the bracket. Congratulations, Bino, obviously top 4. Incredibly strong placement in this stacked of a bracket.
One of the best sets of the tournament.
Absolutely, definitely the one to beat so far. But we still got a couple matches to potentially top it. Oh man.
I mean, top 3 now, and we get the run back.
Yes, we do. I know that UMISHO is definitely focused on that one for sure. Was able to do a great job. I feel like offensively, the structure from UMISHO was the standout things for sure. Every time she was able to get that kind of pressure, whether it was being able to have a correct read on safe jumping YRCs or a correct read on situations to be able to deal with deflect shield or burst, just always was making right choices when she was on the offense.
Yes, exactly. But I mean, the one that won her the set was the right choice defensively.
Yes.
All right, and she had to make that decision there because who knows, if she blocked one more, he had RC.
Absolutely.
It was going to be a hard 50-50. You had to make the decision right there.
Things definitely get messy, but I mean, that active defense has been paying off so much. So UMISHO going to be scooting on through the bracket, has earned the run back with Tatsuo, which was our first game 5 of the top 8. It was a nail biter for sure. But those two are going to play it out for the rights to get into grand finals to face off against Tempest, who in every single bracket this player plays in, it feels like he's just the man to beat always.
I mean, that's what it looks like too. And Tempest never makes it easy on you.
Never.
Even if he's down, right? He's never out. He's never out.
Absolutely. I mean, he doesn't really get 3-0'd like that, but he always makes it stress. He's just a stressful player to play against. Oh man, but speaking of stress, we are going to have this come up once again. The run back, like you said, Tatsuo and UMISHO.
Okay, but this is going to be, now, last time, obviously, right? UMISHO is always the one that's really driving the offense, right?
Yes.
How I feel it. And I think that's how it should be, Seoul versus Nagu in the first place, right? If you want to win the matchup, that's what it has to be, right?
Agreed.
Obviously. But the thing is, though, like, Tatsuo was doing so much damage, too. And that's a Nago trait as well. But you can't make any mistakes, right? You get caught trying to backdash, you get caught trying to tech a throw, it could be the end of the round easily.
So we'll see if UMISHO is able to make the defensive adjustments that are necessary. Losers finals for ECT, about to get it rolling. Seoul versus Nagoriyuki, definitely a tough matchup. There's gonna be blood.
All right. And I don't expect any character changes.
No, absolutely not. I think it's gonna stick out for sure. But we shall see. Once again, losers finals getting started. UMISHO on the round starting straight away.
I expected no less than a violent start.
But again, Tatsuo, a blessing. The burst actually crosses up, puts UMISHO in the corner.
I don't even know if it's a blessing. I think it's planned at this point now. Like, it's happened. That's the third time it's happened. All right. BRC mix-up. Great defense from Tatsuo. Down half life, though.
Oh my god, the 5K in response. Able to get the answer, very nice. You dead? No, not quite.
Basically a pixel.
Okay.
Tatsuo still fighting back, not giving up. Honestly, in this game, if you have meter, well, I was gonna say, if you have meter, you have a chance.
No, definitely agreed though. Like we said, I mean, Nagoriyuki's called the one shot for a reason. He has the opportunities. Life is just a, you know, it's a construct to him. He's not too worried about it.
It's just currency to get it.
Exactly.
He'll happily spend his, he'll happily spend yours.
Oh no, but now he's gonna spend a lot of his in the wrong way. And you almost dead for the trouble.
Yeah, put that mask on. See you next round.
Yeah, just strap the helmet on because he knew he was going in the dirt. Holy moly, what a wild throw. UMISHO coming back with a vengeance.
Jesus. I forgot what that looked like.
There you go, 6B. Nice. Close slash actually doesn't pick up those who misses out in the combo, and a lazy jump over from UMISHO.
No, I love that cross up. I think that's like the first time I've seen it in this whole top 8. All right. Oh, the old school mix-ups, right? The jump over backdash, the Manny Blaze special.
There you go, good follow-ups though, should be able to not quite, actually still a pixel again. The guts coming through, but too deep.
You gotta check the chanclas sometimes, the way you walk into.
Hey, scuff the Nikes, you know, gotta do it. All Assault looks good in that spot there. Tries to go through with the IBFD, actually earns the turn back after the DP, and what a trade combo.
Oh. Right, UMISHO is not trying to let up on the offense. What interaction! Probably expected a button or maybe a gun flame or something like that, but that's not what happened.
So building a good amount of bar here. Positive bonus setup again.
Oh, I love that too. Like, not trying to go for anything too risky. There's a lot of meter on Tatsuo's side. And the jump cross up again. Just another tool in the belt that UMISHO is bringing out.
That JK is looking kind of toxic.
He's like,
what a great hitbox.
Oh, you think you can block? All right. All right.
Oh, man. Another great conversion there for the start. He'll be able to take it all the way to the wall.
All right,
Tatsuo going to burst in the end.
All right, back in the middle of the screen. But UMISHO easily navigates that. Pushes him back towards the corner, but Tatsuo fighting back. Gets three heavies.
Oh, goes for BSU. What a punish.
All right, wall break. Get rid of some of that burst bar. Get the safe jump to temp as well.
Oh, yeah, the 2K to pick it up there. Clean little confirm.
I agree with Steven saving the bar. For the mix. Oh!
Wow.
Okay, RC, and this should close it out, and it does.
A little 4D chest for you there, spending that RC. That's the lifeblood of Guilty Gear. Time to break the rules. Here's 50 bar.
All right. And trying to bait something. Tatsuo, maybe the first time, is just sitting down and just like blocking, not trying to challenge.
Yeah, Tatsuo was definitely setting the pace when we saw in that earlier set for sure. And it's not quite been the same here. UMISHO is doing a great job stifling all these attempts.
Yeah, different player right now. Bean brought something out.
Looking like it. UMISHO still, like we said, sitting on set point now. Reacts to the IB, it looked like there with the BSU. Very nice.
Oh,
crossed up.
Great defense so far from Tatsuo. Oh, but the backdash got chased down.
I'm saying this is a spot you don't want to be in, as Nagoriyuki doesn't have any floods. The normals are pretty nerfed at this point.
Oh, that's gonna be blocked. Oh, wait a minute. All the way to the other end of the screen? Yes.
Plenty of blood to work with.
And Tatsuo fights back.
That is the Tatsuo we saw in winners.
Right.
That is what we need to see.
All right. Yeah, now or never. Now or never.
Oh no, the shimmy looking more like never than now right now.
UMISHO's trying to close this out. And really peppering the ankles too with those 2Ks.
Absolutely, and then a tyrant rave for good measure. UMISHO gonna take it and move on forward, but huge congratulations, Tatsuo, getting on the podium. An incredible placement in a ridiculously stacked bracket.
All right, but UMISHO looks stressed.
I mean, rightfully so. Definitely coming out of that matchup, having to face down the high speed of Bean, and then face your demons with the run back.
Of course.
And now you've got a player who, in their most recent high-profile set, was able to take it with that ridiculous Sin pick. So there's a lot to unpack here, but UMISHO was looking motivated, which I think is the most important thing.
Definitely. I mean, like, if you're not motivated, maybe you shouldn't be there, right?
100%
Maybe
agree.
you don't deserve to be there.
Hey, listen, a wise man once told me, whether you think you can or you think you can't, you're right. So you gotta stay in there. Gotta stay in there.
Exactly.
Man.
All right. But yeah, but those jump cross-ups, they were really putting in some work.
That JK, I feel like I don't see it that often. I gotta steal that. That's kind of sick.
Good. And I appreciated the man he plays. The 2D knockdown, jump over, air dash backwards, like it.
Oh man, taking it way back.
Yeah, I was like, I remember those.
Oh man, and then was able to close with the Super 2. Dude, momentum building. And this is kind of the thing that happens when you see it. I always say that the most important match obviously is Grand Finals. But when you think about it, the next most important thing is loser semis. All of this has been momentum built from UMISHO. The snowball is rolling in the hot seat all the way until the end. Just an incredible showing, and again,
look at that.
Playing it out for the coolest trophy I've ever seen in my life. The plaque is unreal.
Yeah, I know. Like, I know whoever loses that is gonna be looking at that like, could have been mine.
Oh man, maybe I'm on the wrong side of the curtain. I need to go try and win one of those. Holy moly!
And it's there too in eyesight. This could be yours.
Oh man, but they're getting themselves all settled and ready to go. The headsets are going on. It looks like we're getting ourselves started. So, from the winner's side, we have Tempest. And then fighting it out from the losers, it is going to be UMISHO, and it looks like it's going to be the Sin Grand Finals for ECT. Let me hear it.
I was about to say no fist bump. All right, but yeah. All right, UMISHO is going to have to fight and earn their way. I like to call it Shin Grand Finals if you reset the bracket.
Both of them looking amped, looking pumped.
Oh yeah.
See, the Sin was an indomitable wall last time when we saw it come out.
There has been some significant labbing that was done.
Absolutely.
So instead of reflecting on themselves,
And see, that's what you got to do. Got to let. Don't blame the beast. You can figure it out.
I like the nervous bob too.
Yes.
Right. Keeping yourself in there mentally.
That energy. That energy. You can't lose that. It's easy, especially after a really high, intense situation. When that like adrenaline starts to hit, it's easy to fatigue. You can't let that set in. You gotta stay active.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Oh man, Grand Finals.
That was rude. He just stood there.
Already able to get the burst there out of UMISHO. Is able to get the cross up as well, but there's a throw.
All right. And you can't do the same things to Sin, because Sin does have a DP.
Sin has an incredibly strong DP, and the follow-ups lead him to have such good advantage when they're blocked.
Oh, he hasn't been wrong yet.
Every time.
4 for 4, 5-5. Dropped the combo though.
Calories are building up, so it has a good situation. Trying to hit him with the Sun Dipper. Shout out to King Jobber.
Sun Dipper.
Shout out to King Jobber on that one. Throw didn't work out.
All right, great defense. Actually hasn't even tried to DP yet. There.
Oh, that little fake out. What a block from UMISHO. That was tricky. Okay. Have to come through. Not quite working out. After the Wild Assault, things looking good. Should be able to get the kill. Crosses up to the mid screen. It doesn't kill.
Oh, run up DP, RC. Has meter. Is he going to spend it? Of course he is.
Tyra Barrel is not enough. UMISHO's alive again.
Has meter too. Oh, and the chase down. The run up DP, insane.
Duel 2.
Tempest.
Let's rock.
TempestNYC, what can I say? He speaks for himself.
Tempest is like, nah, you can't scare me. But UMISHO on offense. Oh. All right, the RC. I'm sorry, the burst. What?
Oh, in the end, still is able to get the counter hit here. UMISHO gonna try and fight back into this round.
All right, UMISHO sitting on a lot of bar. Gonna spend some of that on the BRC. Great defense so far. Oh, and then pulled a little trick there. Doesn't use the follow-up.
Very smart to get yourself into that spot here. Have a bar for each. What a whip punish. I feel like that's always been one of the key ways to deal with Sin is you gotta whip punish those huge normals.
Yeah.
They're not that disjointed. You can't hit him.
All right, nice challenge there. Oh yeah, and then using the fact that she has so much meter to get some of these tick throws off the revolver. Oh, I think that was a safe jump OS for backdash.
Yeah, looking like it was.
If it messed up, didn't actually get the safe jump.
Had to burst there. Clean it, tire and barrel. Potentially could have been the end there. It does get the connection though. And the RC.
Oh, these IBs. Oh,
Put him just a hair too far.
oh, he's dead.
Oh my
He's
God,
dead.
you're dead for it!
He's dead.
And even if, no, come on.
And the look over, I wonder what he's saying. I'll be honest.
Wow.
He looks more apologetic than
His hands spoke volumes. I can only assume.
Get that out of there.
There you go. Just follow up there. Pressure's on with the beak driver. Slow
All
things down and a nice escape.
Yeah, such a good tool. All right, and this time, actually pressing a button there, so I wonder that's information for UMISHO.
Burst! What's gonna happen?
Oh.
Yeah.
All right, great challenge right there. All the way to the corner you go. No, into the next screen you go.
Has plenty of calories to be able to capitalize too. Getting aggressive. Meter available for UMISHO, but doesn't want to spend it on a YRC. Would much rather make an offensive choice just like that.
Just like that. Oh, the max damage too.
Probably got a hard knockdown too.
Yeah, gonna get saved up. No, runs up and tries to bait out of DP. Sin has a lot of meter.
Burst is about to be available. Tempest, opportunity if he wants to try and be a hero. Goes for the YRC.
No. What a bait. All right, UMISHO still mentally in there.
Okay, good pressure on that one. 2K2D for the knockdown.
The chase down, a little bit too far for conversion.
Oh, wow, got the pickup again because it hit so high. The double DP.
So optimal. This should kill. No, actually, almost.
Just barely alive.
Just barely. Still get a save them and the OS to beat the DP.
I love that from UMISHO.
What is this, Street Fighter 4?
You think you got your own DPs? Let me tell you. Who do you think taught you how to go for those DPs?
All right. Oh, that's right.
Oh, 6P. Sin has always had such a strong 6P, man.
All right, to the corner you go. Gonna set up the safe jump or Oki attempt.
Just a dash up. I like, specifically in close up for the slowdown for the BRC. Very smart.
So optimal.
I like that too. Not trying to get him to the wall spot there. That's why the knockdown and then 6H again.
And harassing, not chasing him down. And honestly, like defeated a lot of DP attempts too, especially with that safe jump OS.
OTG with the close slash. Let's use the revolver escape into the 6P.
Punish for trying to punish.
Has meter. Just gonna go for Fafnir though. Doesn't want to spend the full meter. Wow. Destroys the 6P there. Not gonna be able to find much. Slow down with the BRC.
All right. Tempest has to find a way in it, but this is gonna kill. Yeah. Wow. And that is 2 games, man. Like, UMISHO has figured something out.
And now, if you're Tempest, do you consider the swap? You don't want this to go to a second set. The momentum could build, but he's confident in the Sin. He's gonna keep it rolling.
I mean, being the person on the winner side, you do have the benefit of a second set.
Okay, good block on the bringer, then finds the DP, gets a little pressure of his own, but the DP in response from UMISHO.
Oh, and the fuzzies as well, trying to climb the tree. Oh, double overhead again. This pressure is immense. Not letting up.
Okay, does get the wall stick, is able to use the wild assault, take a little bit of that burst meter back, very important.
All right, nice wire. See, and the 2D ducks under it, under the beat driver.
Wow, and just like that, UMISHO is on reset point.
Already on offense. And that jacking up that wrist bar. Nice DP, runs up throw, gets the advantage, baits out the DP.
Dude, twice in a row, 2 wake-ups in a row. UMISHO tries to go for it. Tyrant barrel to send through the wall. And now, huge opportunity for Tempest, hard knockdown.
Okay, great challenge there. Try to steal a turn back.
Blocking all the fuzzies, all of them.
He never even ducked. He had full faith. This is gonna be a fuzzy.
Wow, around a piece. Again, UMISHO threatening the set, but Tempest maybe trying to take it to a game 5.
Oh, chases down the backdash. Gets a full conversion. Gonna break the wall too. Oh, another chase of the backdash.
Might be just enough. Watch the D, Tyrant Ray.
Actually might be, yeah.
No, still
Okay.
alive again.
Oh! And punishes it.
Wow, she was just so ready in that spot. You can see the sigh of relief, but the job's not done. We got ourselves a reset.
I know. So now the real question is the Leo coming out?
I think you definitely consider it.
Or do you stick with the Sin?
I think the Sin looked pretty good. I wouldn't be upset about really any of the characters that could have come out here from Tempest. We'll have to see what ends up being the correct decision in his mind. Like I said before, you know what's best. You have to trust your decision. Whatever you pick, definitely stick to your guns. It can work out here. You've done this once before.
Oh,
Kai.
most definitely Kai. Well, Kai's a good pick.
Kai's very, very good.
He's a good
Obviously,
pick,
we got the box art matchup too, which is always fun to see.
I mean, it's been a while since these characters have been on the same level of strength.
Agreed, 100% actually. But we'll see. It's going to be going into the reset here. Tempest is going to commit to the Kai, at least for now, so we'll have to see how UMISHO is able to deal with it here as we get started. The second set, Shin Grand Finals.
Yep. Now it's going to be a very different pacing as opposed to Sin. Like the whole family is coming out to play. Grandfather, grandson, son-in-law. Everybody's coming out to play.
Oh, nice trade. He's working out pretty well on that one there. Using the TK fireballs to a decent effect here to be able to zone out for UMISHO. He gets her with the stagger.
Oh, great conversion. And what happened to Solo's life bar? Oh, forget about his life, but what happened to that round?
Absolutely, the whole thing just drained. I feel like we forget, Kai obviously has some higher damage starters, but overall still a very high damage per touch character.
Yeah. All right, gets the hard knockdown, stays in front. Oh. Yeah, nothing's changed about the ability to challenge with a DP. That's still there.
Okay, gonna hold on to his burst here. Gonna use the DP instead. Smart.
All right, nice IAD, get out of there. But the chase down with the Vortex.
I feel like that Vortex is getting punished more often than not for UMISHO, but she has stuck with it and has been finding opportunities to make it work.
Yeah, like I didn't think it was gonna anti-air, but it did.
Yeah, had plenty of meter to be able to keep it safe too in that spot, so it's gonna go for the wild assault to get a little more aggressive, and it does pay off making it to the wall.
Oh, baits up the burst. Can spend the bar on this.
Tyrant Rave to push through, big opportunity. UMISHO, I'm feeling it wild though. I can smell it.
Yeah. Oh, great DB there. Still though, you're gonna have to make a miracle to make this round, this comeback.
Yeah, I mean, and unfortunately, in situations like this, you can't rest on your laurels. You can't ask for miracles. You have to make the miracle. You gotta be the miracle, man.
All right, sticking with the Kai. 5K starter stuff, something. I don't know what it was.
Wow. Brawling at round start here, but you do not want to be brawling with Soul. Kai can scramble, but you don't want to be trading hit for hit with this guy.
No, I agree.
That's it. Badguy's got an iron chin. He can take those hits.
Oh, yeah. I mean, he can take it. You can also give it out way more, though.
Wow. Another great follow-up after the 2S.
All right. I mean, this is a super important game because this is the game that decides whether UMISHO goes up 2-0 or you tie up 1-1.
And Tempest will be locked into a character after this one if it does go to 2-0, which is extra scary as someone who's been switching a lot.
Yeah. All right, but lands a hit with Kai.
Okay. 5K actually doesn't work out. Ends up losing the turn there. Great steal from UMISHO.
All right, UMISHO backs off a little bit. First, keeping it nice and safe, especially being wary of that meter at the bottom, I assume. All right, great defense on both their parts. Oh, tricky stuff.
We've seen him go for the double overhead in that spot a couple times in a row. So good reaction to Tempest to be able to adjust on the fly to a situation like that.
All right, but UMISHO straight back into offense, trying to close out the second game. Yeah, full advantage, no burst is yet on Tempest's side.
Wow, deflect shield does buy you some time, but unfortunately leaves you standing. Nice block on the empty low.
Oh, finally forced the DP. Oh, misses the meaty 5K.
That's the second knockdown in a row that Tempest has missed out on meaty 5K, which is one of the strongest things you can do as Kai in a situation like that.
Yeah, it's like, it's how you deal with people's reversal options on Wake Up and successfully bait them out. What is he gonna do? What's the decision gonna be?
So we are going back to character select. What? Oh, gonna go back to the tried and true?
It sounds like it. Sounds like it to me. While I think the Kai is good, but it wasn't working out. Like, and then he started dropping like the meaty 5Ks. Yeah, that's a sign.
Nah, I definitely agree. As well as, this is definitely a nerve-wracking thing for sure. Razzo has been playing other characters, but UMISHO obviously has incredible practice against the character playing against Razzo, who's one of the who was at one point one of the most prolific Leos, probably still, you would say.
I agree. Definitely has a lot of knowledge in this matchup. And maybe that's why Tempest didn't want to go to that matchup. But here we are.
Oh, and the close slash connecting here, getting super aggressive. UMISHO able to cash out on the start of this one. Misses out on the wall break though.
What? Oh.
Wow, all the tricks.
All the way to the corner. I love the way combos look now.
And is able to find the overhead and the wild assault to be able to get the hard knockdown. Another opportunity.
Oh, baits at the DP. All right, Tempest, do or die. Got to get on the board.
A 5P nothing was such a crazy mix to go for in that spot.
Oh, get into the corner. I wonder if that was a mistake. I feel like it wasn't. I feel like that was a plan. That was an elaborate meeting.
I definitely agree. It worked out in the end. The Vortex, again, like I said, has been getting punished more often than not. The great block from Tempest. The OTG Super, not enough.
Still, a lot of damage has been done. You got to guess for the game. Oh, and she guesses right.
And this is nerve-wracking here. Tempest does have DP on his side, but UMISHO content to pressure.
Oh, and this, the whiff into the PRC, into the 6P.
Yeah, committing to anything in that spot is so dangerous when your opponent has that meter to be able to get a look at any point. 2-1. Tempest looking much better now.
Oh, and Tempest in the drive. She's trying to go on offense, but the interruption with the DB.
And this is going to be back and forth
right
between
back
the
at
two.
you, Jinky. Jinx.
There you go, super to break the wall, positive bonus, and a huge chunk of life
What
gone.
happened to his life bar? He has a regular health bar. He's not Chipp.
Okay, UMISHO finds the knockdown, BRC.
He woke up with 2D. Rude.
And just like that, the answer back. Life total's even, but a huge meter deficit. Tempest looking really strong in that regard.
Okay, there's a burst coming. Oh, okay. I love the delay burst, but I don't know if she loses this round. Oh, wait a minute.
Next touch kills.
Oh,
Empty low!
oh, the burst into the corner. Oh,
No! That was so hasty. Tempest risks it all on the run through.
Oh, that could be costly. Oh, gets the whip punish. Tries to bait out of DP. UMISHO backdashes away. Oh, gets another thick grab.
Oh, there it is again, JK.
All right, RC's there, waits. Tries to get set up frame time, but UMISHO's defense so strong. And as I say that, a hard counter hit.
Absolutely. Wild Assault, definitely good. Breaking through the wall, hard knockdown. Wake up 2K?
But UMISHO had 100% meter. I do too. Oh, double overhead.
Wow, jumps up and meets him air to air. Not gonna have burst in time, I don't think, but it doesn't actually stick to the wall.
What? Does this kill? Just in case she was gonna get burst back.
Joe, so smart, absolutely. There you go, does it again, using that Wild Assault. Gets the wall stick and is able to get the positive bonus. It's huge.
Yeah, like such a good option just to make sure that you get immediate pressure.
But that whip DP, gonna take a grip for his troubles.
All right, they both have burst available. Both of them got a lot of meter. Oh no! Oh.
Wow, the cold burst. What an answer. UMISHO threatening the tournament here.
Oh, it's gonna do so much damage. Not dead, but you get a mix-up here. BRC mix-up? No, goes for the OS.
Insane block there. DP actually catches the backdash.
Tried to go for a side switch a little bit too far. Has to stay in the middle of the screen. Oh, the ankles.
Oh! Oh, is that enough? RC, Wild Assault.
I think it is. Oh,
still in it.
All right, he has the burst available. Oh, gets in the 5K. Beats the backdash.
Wow, 5K after the instant block. UMISHO is going to be your ECT 2023 champion of Guilty Gear Strive. Wow, what a set.
Both of them played their hearts out, but definitely UMISHO showed preparation.
Yes.
Started countering three characters. Showed that she knew the matchup of the Sin, then the Kai, and then finally the Leo.
And that is such a mentally taxing process to have to deal with. A player the caliber of Tempest throwing 3 separate looks at you.
Yeah.
Wow, performance of a champion, well deserved from UMISHO, but obviously Tempest second place. There's not enough praise to rate on this guy. He is just so unbelievably consistent.
Yeah. Most definitely. But congratulations to everyone in top 8. Congratulations to top 3. But UMISHO comes out on top.
Absolutely, and we saw at the beginning, it started out with that Sin, and the Sin was wreaking havoc. DPs galore. I think that in the first game, the first 5 interactions were all DPs in response from Tempest. It was unbelievable to watch.
Oh yeah, now that I see the gestures, I was like, oh, okay.
He said, nah. That's a very universal hand gesture.
I didn't see the beginning of it. That's what it was. I was like, I only saw the end. I was like, all right.
Oh, man. And things just continued to climb. But UMISHO once she found her footing, she got her sea legs and just never looked back. There was no slowing her down. There were some games traded back and forth, but UMISHO, in the end, the adjustments were just too good.
Yeah, like the offense was there, the baits were there. And started employing the safe jump OSs.
Yes.
To, if you want to backdash, if you want a reversal DP. I mean, that is what you do to people that have DP RC as an option.
Definitely agreed. And again, throughout the entire bracket, one thing we had to note was just the active defense. UMISHO was pressing in all the right places as often as she could. You can tell she had the mindset, if I'm blocking, I'm losing. And then Guilty Gear, a lot of the times, that rings true.
Exactly. All right. And you see the pop-off at the end, well-deserved.
Dude, it's always good to see. It's so good to see the passion. It's good to see all of that on display. But we are going to throw it up to the stage for the award ceremony right now.
Well, that was a proper grand finals. There we go. That's more like it. So let's start this thing off. 7th place, we have Kazam. Also tied for 7th, Scambolini. Tied for 5th, FlyQuest Nitro. Also in 5th, OneTrueSnorlax. In 4th place with one of the best sets of this top 8, Bean. In 3rd, we got Blitzes. Tatsuo. In 2nd, Atio's favorite top player for messaging us saying he's going to DQ from a game before it happens, FlyQuest, very own. I just forgot your name for a second, TempestNYC. And one of the very few to actually win back-to-back ECT plaques and rages, UMISHO. Let's give it up one more time for the top 8 of Guilty Gear Strive. That was one of the best top 8s I have seen this year.
Wow, and just as fast as it started, it is over. That was an incredible top 8, incredible performance from all of our players. Unreal to get to see, man.
Definitely. It was definitely a pleasure to see it. Like, and everyone was trying their hardest. And you saw, like, when it got down to the wire, everyone pulled out something, and they were able to push towards maybe to the 5th game.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. But before we toss it out, we are amazing to get to sit down with you. Listen, it was a pleasure for
Definitely
sure,
a pleasure.
man.
I think it was our first time commentating together.
It definitely was, and hopefully not the last. It was a really good time, but definitely make sure you check everything out. Check out all the streams going out through ECT, and thank you so much for joining us. Guilty Gear Strive was a pleasure, and coming up next is going to be Street Fighter 6. We're going to toss it over to a very short break, and then we're going to head into Street Fighter Land. So thank you very much for tuning in, and we'll see you again very, very soon.
Peace out, guys.